Yeah. No parachute with this one. Okay. Yeah. Voice to Atlantis. Footsteps in the dark, part 1 and 2. Just landed a UFO back from a 5-grammer. Trying to explain like teaching a 5-year-old grammar, language barrier. My spirit is light with the weight of Thor's hammer. Eagle eye fly when the doves cry. I never knew a love like this before. Never grab a lion's tail, the digit scale is keeping scope. Stepped in fresh, killing niggas, I'm talking slicing throats. Blood splattered on your girl face, but she's smiling. Her facial expression acknowledged my perfect timing. Smelling like Versace, fresh coconut and watermelon. Mixed with some Zayu Bubba, niggas ain't never selling. Focused on the lesson, so if I lose, I'm never failing. Focused on the clues, the other side trying to tell me something. I can hear the whispers, I'm searching around like I'm key hunting. Russell Crowe, beautiful mind, baby, I'm number crunching. Top my bow with a grammar keep, nigga, I'm crop dusting. Tripping knowledge hitting quick, I can feel the tears coming. Yeah. Yeah. Boys to Atlantis. Footsteps in the dark, part 1 and 2. Just parked the UFO back from a 5-grammer. I don't do old women, nigga, come get your grandma. Edge of reality, holding on, Sylvester Stallone, cliffhanger. The sky was strawberry mango with a hint of lavender. She wanna try, nigga, like here comes a new challenger. Bring your A+ game, sweetie, I don't fuck with amateurs. You can never drive the boat, but you can play the passenger. Flying space jets, dodging UFOs, this is Gallagher. Is it the game or the shoes? The Sixers or motorsports? Massive dose of pack that I'm smoking when I'm on the court. Blowing original Z and an original Z. 5% tit, nosy bitches still can't see. Is that Battlefield 3, 4, Modern Warfare 2? The OG version, not that new pack booth. Diamond with the goals, got a new strap too. This for the hustlers, keeping it G, making all the plays. Make sure you take a vacation to balance out the long days. Yay. Yay. Yeah, another play, another day, another J. Another day, another play, another J. Another play. Check it, operation, get this money any way possible. Niggas going broke, into me it's not logical. Whether you got a pocket full of sacks or still in pocketbooks, stack it to the ceiling and vacation somewhere tropical. Smoking on that tropical, shit look like poison though. Damn a nigga high, don't even ask what it's going for. Yo.
Yes, we are here. Episode 92. Perspectives Facts Podcast. J Doug, how are you feeling today?
Amazing.
I'm feeling amazing too. Good. You know what I'm saying? It's real prime time hour. This is prime time right now. You know, we celebrating Deion. We came through with the shades and the hat on. You know what I'm saying? Let niggas know we got on that you know, that 1989 Atlanta Falcon Deion Sanders rookie jersey, because we represent prime time and also representing, you know, Deion, the greatest nigga in the history of Florida and his success.
Deion from Florida?
Absolutely, Fort Myers nigga. He a Florida nigga through and through. That's why you know, niggas, damn, why y'all going so hard for Deion? You know, he's from my state, and I think he's a great representation of niggas from my state. You know what I'm saying? Okay. For Deion to have such an impact on the culture coming from Florida, you know what I'm saying? In the late 80s to the 90s to even now, you know, I know I celebrate him. I make sure I celebrate what he does at every step of the way. You can't, you know, you call me a Deion apologist if you want. I just say I'm a supporter. I'm a fan of him. Like you a Jackson State fan? No, I'm a Deion Sanders fan. Whatever team he on, I'm on. You're a Colorado State fan? Are you a Colorado fan now? No, I rep Florida State. But you know, I'm a Deion Sanders fan though. So, you know, if I rock a Cowboy jersey, like Deion Sanders, the only nigga probably that you'll see me rock a Cowboy jersey. You'll see me rock a 49er jersey. See me rock an Atlanta Falcon jersey. Because I'm a Deion fan. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas is like niggas who rock with LeBron. whoever LeBron go to, that's who they gonna rock with. So, you know, it was a lot of hate I seen on the internet. The boys came back from what? What was that score? I want to say the score 35-43.
No, 35, what?
35-43. Overtime win because they had to go for a 2-point conversion in the second overtime.
No, the other team had 35. I think they had like 21 or something. Something low.
You know, in the final, yeah, but no, the biggest lead was when Colorado State was up 28-17.
That's what.
Then Colorado kicked the field goal, made it 28-20, then scored a touchdown with 36 seconds left and went for a 2-point conversion. Mm-hmm. That's how I tied it at 28. And it went overtime. Colorado scored first. Buffalo scored, made 35-35. Then Colorado scored in the second overtime, went for 2. And that's when Colorado State threw interception and turnover and ended up losing the game. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I want to give Deion Sanders respect. I want to give Colorado respect. All the celebrities was out. You seen it, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
Offset was out there. The Rock was out there. Cameron was out there. Master P was out there. You know what I'm saying? Key Glock. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was hot shit. Niggas want to be around the clout. You know, other people probably got their teams. They got their things. You know, they got their situation. But at the end of the day, all these niggas came around for Deion show. Salute Don Philly. Salute to A. Pascal. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Like I said before, the way people rally around Deion, the way it's a celebratory situation, niggas got out their gold chains, got on their shades. Say, I got on my shades for Deion. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got on their gold chains, they got on their shades. They really representing and nigging it up and really pissing off a lot of people who don't like to see this shit. And another point, Deion Sanders' son, his other one, Shiloh, who plays on defense, had an interception at return for a touchdown. A pick 6. His son did the same thing his dad did.
Yeah, I seen he got 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Yeah, and then he had to force fumble late in the game to swing the momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Deion definitely keep it classy. Oh Lord.
Yeah, they did his not saying showing the rollie up on niggas.
That's classy.
I didn't say it was classy.
Oh.
I'm just bringing up the point that his son, you know what I'm saying, showing the rollie on them broke ass niggas from Colorado State. You know what time it is. Shut your broke ass up. You rocking rollies, driving Maybach to the locker room. You know what I'm saying? We got the Rock in this bit. We got Key Glock in this motherfucker. We got grandma up on the stands talking crazy before we rush the field. Dog, like y'all know what time it is around here.
The first thing I didn't like that I seen though was LeBron James' son and Deion Sanders' son is going to be the highest paid college athletes. I feel like that's bullshit. Them niggas don't need the money.
How's it bullshit if they're talented enough and they're like, what do you mean it's bullshit?
It's bullshit to the point where, like, I know it's somebody probably more talented than Deion's son and that deserve a piece of that bag. Like, yo.
In what capacity? What do you mean? They talk
I'm
about.
not saying they don't deserve it. I just say they don't need it. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fucked up way of looking at it, especially as a black person, because why should the niggas who actually were the greatest and then are not only creative generational wealth, but generational talent to where now they can get their own bag in what the family business is?
That's what I'm saying. It's a nigga out there that got talent that's not just getting the bag. I'm not trying to hate early, but I'm just saying that's one thing I seen this weekend. I'm like, these niggas don't need no money.
That's not. What do you mean they don't need no money?
They just because no money. They do. Just because daddy got money.
No, that is not how it works. That's not how you drive success. That's how you create bum ass kids who don't achieve nothing and are entitled. And those are the same kids we hate because you feel like because they dad got money, you can't work, or you feel like you're not entitled to work like other people in society. So you got people on the other spectrum who got kids who grind hard like they ain't got it. Who go just as hard in the locker room, who go hard in the practice field, in the gym, in the study room, know what I'm saying, and perfect their craft the way their father did, even on the Kobe Bryant level. His dad played basketball. Kobe Bryant don't need the money because Jelly Bean Bryant played in the league and was well off. No, greatness can breed greatness. And when that happens, you have to acknowledge it and kick money to the people who actually achieved. I don't feel like that. Yeah, Caleb Williams, you would say Caleb Williams is the type of person who they say is better than even Shedeur Sanders, right? A Caleb Williams, they say, is a generational talent. He might be the next Patrick Mahomes. He's a consensus overall first pick in the draft next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's black or mixed, biracial. I don't know, right? But he's getting a bag. He's getting endorsements.
Mm-hmm.
You got Drake May, a quarterback for North Carolina, who's in like the top 5 quarterback discussion. He's getting endorsements. He's getting NIL deals. He's getting a bag. So to me, with the NIL, people can no longer make the argument of the starving kids, the starving college player that ain't eating, that ain't getting it. Because if you are talented, you're getting NIL bags. If you're talented and you're not getting your shine, you can change schools like changing clothes now. So all that woe is me for the student athlete game, especially in the football, is done. It's cooked. You can't even make that argument anymore.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm saying salute, but I'm just saying I know it's some niggas that's working hard that ain't getting no millions of dollars up in college.
Keep going.
But salute to Deion. I seen Shador Sanders in the game. He impressed me. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm on the fence about the whole Deion thing. But I'll let you.
Hey man, Coach. Listen, man. It's from now on. It's Coach Slime and Tupac Shador to all you niggas. Okay, Coach Slime and Tupac Shador, because these niggas really put it out on the field, man. These niggas did their thing. It was like a movie out there, literally watching it. People was up to like 2:30, almost 3 in the morning. Niggas wouldn't even be up that late, to watch anything, let alone a football game. They ain't got nothing to do with anything we give a fuck about. But it was a show, man. It was from the beginning to end. It was captivating. It was compelling. It was awesome television. Like I said, from his son returning. I mean, even if you don't know anything about Deion or his story or anything about it, if you were just watching the game, you seen a pick six and somebody leaned over, it's like, no, that's his son. You'd be like, oh, damn, that's the coach's son did that? That would be great. And it's like, no, his other son's a quarterback too. And then when they knocked out Travis Hunter, you know what I'm saying? And I think he has a lacerated liver. He's going to be out like 4 weeks.
3 weeks, they say.
3 weeks. Yeah, but that was a targeted hit. And it didn't make it any better that they sent the white boy to do it. Now you playing the race card, right?
Mm.
And then you're showing, and then after they sent another targeted hit to Shador late in the game and like put the helmet to helmet and drove him to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Deion, had to brush him off, send him back out there. You can tell like teams and coaches are now, or it seems like they're trying to target these guys. Mm-hmm. And that's something I think is bad for the sport. You don't want, but you will also be naive to think that star players don't get targeted by rival teams in big games. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is half the time. And I understand, because I had a friend earlier telling me that because these niggas be flashy with the rollie and, doing just certain things that people don't deem necessary, that it will be, can get they get targeted like the way that happened Saturday night, man. Like, you can't tell me those were football hits. Those were hit, and those weren't even, to me, like send the message hits. Those are like, I'm trying to take a nigga out the game hits. Like, we can all see a nigga get like, pop. We all see a nigga get lit up. But it's like driving the quarterback into the ground. He got kicked out the game for that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get flags for unnecessary roughness, and then you get kicked out the game because it's just certain hits where like even the refs is like, bro, you got to go, like, you wildin'.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the hit that was on Travis Hunter was one of them hits where it's like, bro, why didn't he get suspended? Like, or not suspended? Why didn't he get ejected from the game? Like, that was the ball was already out of bounds, and you just come and just hits him right in the chest.
Mm.
Like, come on, bro. That wasn't a good move to me personally. So
I mean, I'm just on the fence about this whole Deion thing. Not really on the fence about what Deion doing, but I'm on the fence about black people, as always.
What about black people?
It's just, I'm on the fence, bro. I just don't.
What are black people doing wrong in it? What don't you get?
I don't get how we support a black man integrating into a white school, making the white man billions and billions of dollars, stadium sold out for the white man, but we act like we don't like the white man. The only people that's benefiting off this in majority is white people. And I feel like this is the same thing, history repeating itself. Why we don't have a Negro league. We have a man that want to go integrate into white society and white culture, bring all the swag, bring all the flavor, bring all the talent, and white people get to shine and white people get the bag. I just think I'm just like, yo, I don't want to hear no more complaining about the white people, because if we truly didn't like white people, we wouldn't be supporting Colorado in no way. Colorado State ain't did nothing for no niggas. Never did and never will. But if they see an opportunity to make money off us, then they accept us. But if they can't benefit off of us, they ain't gonna accept us. And black people, we just celebrate this shit. Okay, we like football, we get it, but like, yo, like, we still don't got shit.
Why does every nigga in America have to benefit off of a one man taking a job somewhere? Like, you don't have to hold niggas. I'm every nigga getting a check. Nah, bro, Deion, what he's bringing there, he ain't coming there button up with the suit on and selling out and like, oh, we gonna calm that shit down. No, he's bringing the coach. He's changing college football. So like, a lot of you coaches, a lot of you institutions now, you're gonna have to bring in a coach. You're gonna have to turn this shit up a little bit, because you got to compete with me. If you compete with me, look who I'm bringing on sideline, like who I'm bringing in the locker room. That the best players want this.
Benefiting off of all this? The white man. The white man is getting the lion's share of everything that Deion is bringing.
So you wanted Deion to stay at Jackson State and keep getting money cut from under him.
I want black people to start starving the white man out. Fuck the white man, fuck the shine, fuck the praise.
Bro, but if you're trying to do a job, which is coaching, you are a coach.
Then if you try and do a job as a black man, you need to do it for black people and a black organization.
This is that niggas,
don't be online talking like you don't like white people. I don't like that shit.
This is that niggas is always aggy about something type shit. Where it's like, if you're at Jackson State, you niggas are the same niggas when you're at Jackson State winning, saying, oh, it don't matter because you're not doing it in a Power 5 conference. If you're not doing that, though. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying niggas, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing a Power 5 conference. You're not a legit coach.
I never heard no black people saying that.
Or niggas are saying this. Okay, they're fucking up the money. Every time I bring up the fact that HBCU was mishandling the funds that was already agreed upon to pay Deion, knowing how big of a draw he is, knowing that he can go to a Colorado or another institution and do what he's doing at this small black school, and you still fuck him over with the money, that's nigga shit. So if I'm doing business with niggas and niggas play with my money,
go find another nigga.
No, I'm not going to go find another nigga to do business with. White people. I'm going to go get my bag now because I came to do shit for niggas and niggas shitted on me. So I'm going to go do shit for me and my people. I'm going to take the people that I know, just like I be trying to tell y'all. You want Deion to save everybody. And what you got to understand, you cannot save everybody. You can only save the people who are aligned with and how you think and where you think prosperity is going to lead you. And whoever rides with you on that, that's who you got to take. That's what he did. I'm going to sit here at Jackson State. These fucked up facilities. I'm trying to pump money in here. I got Walmart sponsorships. I got all these deals. Money I'm bringing in. They're not kicking the money back out. I can easily go to these other schools, get paid, bringing the money, the scholarships, and the clout. The players, the people who want to go can go. My son, instead of having him at this HBCU and people questioning his talent, I can take him to a Power 5 school and have him playing on high-level competition and get my son from maybe a 6th-round draft pick to a first top 5, top 10 pick overall, change the trajectory of his life, change the trajectory of Travis Hunter's life, change the trajectory of the little running back he got, the coaching staff that he has, to get them paid, because now they're underpaid. They mamas got bills. They family members got medical bills, got other bills they need to get paid. I can't have my niggas sitting at Jackson State getting paid $27,000 a year when I can get them paid $127,000 a year. But I'm trying to ride it out for niggas, and at the end of the day, niggas ain't even cutting the check I'm bringing in.
But this is the thing.
I'm not about to lose for niggas, and niggas should not lose for other niggas. And that's basically what niggas are saying. You should have been at another HBCU trying to get it. So they can mishandle funds too, and I waste another 2-3 years of my son's potential. Nigga, this is the only time I can really coach my kids right now. So I'm going to take it to the limit. I'm going to take us to the best facilities and the best talent on the best stages and prove that he's the best quarterback. This is the best two-way player. My son's one of the best cornerbacks, and I'm one of the best, if not the best coach coming out here, and so are the rest of these coaches. And if I'm riding with you or if I'm riding with anybody else on my team, and we can work for this one black organization and take 25% of what we're worth, or go ahead to this white organization and take 3-8 times of what we're worth. And yeah, these white people gonna get a bag off of what we're getting, but we're changing everybody's lives and everybody's getting a life-changing bag. And if that's not what we doing it for, then what the fuck we doing it? Because we got to take the niggas that we know.
Now, listen. We, in that situation you talk about, yes, 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people going to get a bag. No doubtably. But we can't be online talking sassy about white people all the time when we do it to ourselves. This is the same thing the niggas that was in the Negro League do. We did not see the future. We were too concerned about the right now. If white people was always concerned about the right now, they wouldn't have what they had. That's why we trying to get black people to understand. Yes, you may be broke. Yes, you may go through a Great Depression, but your kids is not going to have to kiss white ass in the future.
Okay.
What the way Deion doing it, bro? We're going to be kissing white ass again after Deion leave, bro. Because guess what? White people going to have the power. They're going to have the resources. All we're going to have is another Shador Sanders to get excited about, but we're not going to have no power. So when we talk about, oh, the system, what about the system? You got a nigga like Deion is funding the system that niggas just complaining about. That's why I don't buy all that. It's the system shit.
That's what I'm saying. And I hear what you're saying. Deion heard you saying. So say I take everything you just said, say, okay, we're going to go fuck with the niggas, right? I'm going to go over here to where the niggas is doing business, right?
Yeah.
So I'll go over there to where niggas doing business. I'm pro-black. I'll go over there and go over there to where niggas is doing business, right?
Yeah.
And I find out they're doing janky business.
But find some other niggas. I thought all black people wasn't bad.
No. The SWAC, the institution, I'm going up the board like Deion said. I'm going up the board and figuring out is corruption up the board.
It's corruption with white people. I thought white people hate us.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If niggas hate me just as much, right? If niggas is fucking me over, dog, then I'm not trying to come in here and win for all niggas, and niggas is the same ones hold me back and fucking me over, making sure I can't even get the resources to kick back to the people. The facilities looking the same, the locker rooms looking the same, the student sections looking the same. Certain things ain't getting kicked back out to the community. Because I'm coming here for the community. The money's not getting kicked back to community. The church ain't getting built up. The street's still fucked up. I'm bringing in millions of dollars. Everything fucked up. And then when I'm trying to figure out why, y'all know why, but y'all driving Benzes. Y'all got money in y'all back pocket. Y'all looking clean. So I already know what time it is. And then when I'm going up the board, trying to talk to y'all superiors and they superiors, everybody getting a little kickback. So me as a coach, I can't fight it in my position. And I'm not about to spend the next 2-3 years trying to fight inner corruption with niggas and get my head knocked off because I'm fucking up the gravy train. I'm just going to take my gravy train and go to where I can get my bag and I can present opportunities for everybody else. Because Deion Sanders he's not trying to do what Ice Cube is doing. Ice Cube is doing a big 3. You start your own league, and Ice Cube is going on tour because he's getting blackballed or the other shit. Whatever. Deion Sanders is a coach. If his calling is the coach and coach on the highest level and get the bag to give the resources to show, if you give me the same type of resources you give a Nick Saban, you give a Brian Kelly, you give a Jimbo Fisher, and not only am I going to outcoach these niggas, I'm going to galvanize the players never before. And because we're on the same playing field, now there's no ever a doubt who's a better coach. And because I can do this and I got my team with me, everybody is going to benefit. And now we're going to change the course of college football and change the course of sports because the way I do things has to be implemented now if you even want to compete with me, because we're going after the same player.
Not necessarily. And the key word I heard you say was if they give it to him. See, black people, we have to get out of that mind of thinking, yo, we're not going to be able to get to that level unless white people give it to us, bro. We're going to have to fight. We're going to have to suffer. We're going to have what they call delayed gratification if we're going to get power, bro. Deion don't have no power. Deion is playing for the white man. They did not build Colorado State in 2 years, bro. I'm pretty sure in the beginning when Colorado State started off, it was some fucked up white people in the institution.
You saw Colorado State?
No, Colorado, where he's at.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was some fucked up people in the institution the first 2 years that they started.
What do you mean, like the institution itself?
Yeah, institution itself. All of the institutions. That's what I'm saying. But you have to take time. You have to weed those people out. You got to put those people on Front Street. And then as time go on, we get the money, we get the power. Then we get better. But you're putting yourself in a position where you're just a worker, bro. I'm tired of niggas being just a worker, and that's a flex. That's not a flex.
He's a coach.
He's just a worker.
Bro, he wants to
He
coach.
had enough power and enough pull power, to be a boss, bro. Deion had at Jackson State, he could have been a boss.
See,
he was running shit.
No.
He was calling shots. He was making shit better. Regardless if you got a couple bad apples, black people fucked up.
See, that's nigga babble. The reason why I say that, because
I thought y'all liked nigga babble.
No, because you're not talking about tangible things. We're just saying general things. Yeah, nigga could have been a boss at Jackson. Nigga he'll work. We're throwing out buzzwords to demean.
That's not buzzword. That's just what he is.
But what I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying
for the white man.
But this is what I'm saying. Everybody has to play the position they're called for in life. Everybody cannot.
You don't have to work for the white man. Bro.
It's not about working for, bro. If you want to be a coach,
you don't have to do it for the white man.
Dog, you missing the whole point.
What's the point?
The point is this. You want to be a job. You want to be an astronaut, right?
Yes.
Where are you going to be an astronaut at, J-Doug?
I'm going to be at the house studying until I get my weight up.
And to do what?
As generation goes on, we will get there. It may not.
No.
It may not.
Where are you going if you want to be an astronaut or you want to practice rocket science? Where are you going to go to do that? And what is going to validate you to be able to do that at the highest level to where you know your intellect, your knowledge is going to cash you out?
I gotta go talk to the white man, but don't get online.
That's the same thing,
Don't get
Deion.
online talking sassy about white people.
So you saying
at the end of the day we gotta kiss their ass anyway. What's the point of talking sassy?
What I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. And you're talking about niggas as a whole supporting Deion Sanders because he is doing his calling, which is coaching. Deion Sanders does not want to be an athletic director. He does not want to be a dean of a college. He wants to coach. Just like if a nigga want to be the greatest rocket scientist or a nigga want to be the greatest chef or whatever a nigga's calling is to do, you have to do your calling and break through in your calling the way you see fit. And with Deion Sanders, he's doing it unapologetically, and people are supporting him because they like the way Deion is not selling out, and he's making everybody around him. He's making everybody around him have to adapt to his environment. He's not wearing no suit.
They let him do that because they're making money off of him, bro.
Because that's who he is. Because that's how valuable he is. That's how valuable he is, and he wants to be a coach. Listen. We're going over the same point. This is my point, bro. He wants to be a coach. If you want to be a coach, you have to coach a team. A team is going to be owned by somebody. There's going to be somebody over the team. That's his job.
If be somebody over the team, wants to be a coach. Black person.
Bro, no.
Why not?
Because black people don't have a team.
We do got a team.
You're missing the point, bro.
We have a team, bro.
You're missing the point, bro.
We have a team. I see your point. You're telling me that we're not gonna never be shit without the white man. I'm telling you,
that's how
we are gonna be something without the white man.
No, it has nothing to do with the white man. It has everything to do with if you have a task. If I want to be a podcaster, if Deion wants to be a coach, if someone wants to be a rapper, if somebody wants to be a painter, and you have to sell your art, eventually
you gotta go to the white man.
White people are around everything. So you can't sit up here.
So I don't want to hear no sassy talk about white people. Then.
No. And when you say sassy talk, what do you mean when people are just pointing out the atrocities historically that white people do? There's nothing.
Why you want to be around them if you know what they're capable of?
It's not about being around them. It's about dealing with the realities of the situation and still pointing out historical facts. You can do both.
If that's the way I think, if somebody treat me bad, I don't want to be around you. That's just me. I'm not no nigga be like, yo, you treat me bad, but long as I can get some goodies while you're treating everybody else that's around me unfair, I will be around. I don't think like that. I know black people think like that. That's why I be surprised. Like, why y'all niggas online acting like if a white person come offer you opportunity, you're not going to take it?
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Because we all know niggas don't own shit and niggas don't own
stuff.
Any
we just
businesses
don't value the stuff
that's
we own.
Tangible. Bro, what's being owned and what we're talking about is we're dealing with multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar business. We're dealing with big business, bro. We're dealing with big business. This ain't about niggas. No, see, that's the thing. That's niggas' problem. Everybody niggas want to think everything about them. It's not about you. I am a cash cow. I'm a business in myself. I'm going to run my business like it's a generational business. At this point, I got both my sons making plays. It's that deep. It's not about you. You niggas can be fans if you want. You niggas can celebrate if you want. But I'm gonna help niggas as much as I can. But once I realize at certain points with me trying to help niggas, niggas ain't trying to help themselves, then I'm no longer fighting for niggas. Cause I just try but I'm gonna take my fight wherever I go. And niggas who want to stick to what I'm on can ride with me. But if they don't have to. but I'm not about to be a martyr for what? God, nigga, this college football, nigga.
Let me ask you a question. So why was niggas complaining when the white man told Colin Kaepernick, yo, this our field, we own it, we're the boss, you can't knee? Why was niggas complaining when Jerry Jones said, hey, I was at the racist rally in the 60s, I'm not apologizing to you niggas because I'm the boss, I got the power? Niggas should have just came out and said, yo, we don't have no power, this they shit, we asked to be in they shit, they should. It's like we can't have it both ways, bro. Either they're the boss, they make the decision, they got the power, then whatever they say goes. We can't be no sideline complainers, powerless like a motherfucker, and just whatever happened to us, we got to accept, or we got to go out and protest and march and shit, bro. That's not no power. That is not power, bro. We got to figure out whether do we want power or do we want the white people to acquiesce to our fucking things. They don't. If we tell them it's up to them, if they want to do that, then they got the power to say, nah, we don't want no kneeling, nigger. Nah, we don't. Jerry Jones ain't got to apologize, nigger. Oh, we gonna be up there like LeBron James, weaker than the motherfucker. Well, biting our fingernail, talk about, well, Kyrie, he said something, then why y'all not putting it? We got to ask other white people to join us to try to make another white person do something.
Appreciate Psy-Up 2K, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? We do these conversations all the time, you know what I'm saying? Just back and forth.
But we get to the main topic of what we had with the Jason Whitlock thing, but I'm just saying, bro, we can't have it both ways, bro. I'm tired of seeing black people complaining, bro. And the complaining comes from a power imbalance, bro. We do not have a power. We're workers. So you can't tell your boss what to do. That's your boss.
This is what I'm saying. He's not trying to tell his, like,
don't even talk about past incidents.
Yeah, even with past incidents, bro. And it's like the root of this is niggas is mad that niggas is happy that Deion Sanders is actually winning in college football in Division I. Because honestly, that's all it is. Because all this talk about what niggas don't have and niggas don't own and all this other shit is really just bullshit. And the reason why I say it's bullshit, because that's not what this story is even about. It's not about black ownership and niggas owning college football. Bro, you know how you own college football? The power is when you can take recruits away from these traditional schools and bring them to your black ideology, and you're not doing it on a Nick Saban or Ryan Kelly. No, you're doing it on it's because I am a Deion. It's because I am Deion Sanders, because I am black, because I am unapologetically black. When I win my first game, first thing I say is just for the hood. Yes, I got the rappers in here. We wearing the gold chains and the bust down rollies, and we win it because y'all don't like this is what we on. And people don't like the fact when niggas are happy that nigga shit wins. And niggas, like, why people are so afraid of black people being black. That's all this is about. All this Deion Sanders thing is about is black people. But
I got a black. My problem is just strictly is when white people lay their hammer down. Only thing we got to run to is complaining and marching. We don't have any real power.
But what I want to have some real power. But why is Deion Sanders being?
Guess what? The white man will say, you know what? We don't like what you're doing, Deion. We'll go back to being losers before we give up this power to you.
I think he has shown his value.
He got value, of course. But the white man gave it to him.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like Deion Sanders knows what he's doing to the T.
He's doing the right thing, but the white people are benefiting the most.
I mean,
why are we not tired of that?
I don't see why. It's college football, bro. Like, that's this sport. I don't think his power, like I said before, is bringing in his recruits and changing the sport like he's doing right now. And with the NIL, it's the perfect time for Deion Sanders to come in, because if he came at any other time, they'll be trying to hit this nigga for every violation in the book. But because these kids already get money, it's like you can't fine him for like doing none of this shit because it's the Wild Wild West now. So let's go ahead and play the
what was the timestamp for the video for Jason Whitlock? I seen you send a Tariq Nasheed video.
For the Jason Whitlock, let me go to this one.
What he say? I didn't see.
I'll even find it. If I don't even find it, we'll just move on.
I got it right here. I got it.
I was about to say, because even if we don't find it, we could move on to the next topic. But yo, if you want to go ahead. Yeah, hit like, but hit subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the likes reflect viewers. Respects Facts podcast. Like I said before, with the whole Deion shit for me, like I said, I don't think that he's doing anything wrong.
He's not doing nothing wrong, but the white man is benefiting the most. And if we're not tired of that, we're not tired of that. But I just don't want to hear no complaint. I'm just tired of black people thinking they finna have it both ways. That's just craziness, bro.
I just don't think this is a situation where like that type of thinking is
that should
relevant.
be our thinking at all times, bro. We should not. They benefited us off of us for 400 years, bro. 400 years. We should not be adding no more to the white man dynasty at all, bro. Don't matter if we gonna get a little shine. Don't matter if we could get all the niggas to come out, bro. We should only be doing stuff that strictly benefit us if we're taking what we're doing serious. They got 400 years out of us, bro. For free. For free, my nigga.
So now they paying them.
Now they pay. Yeah, he couldn't afford shit. Now everything free, so we lose. Pop.
I thought it was a great hire when Colorado made the move. They were a disastrous program. His kid.
Understand, it's his white paymasters. That's how they feel. And they just push him out there to do the dirty work for them. He's the designated coon, and he goes out here and does the dirty work for them. All right? So this is the white media pushing out their Juicy Coon, Jason Whitlock, to demonize Deion Sanders. This is what the white people want to say, but they can't say it, so they'll get him to say it. So this is Jason Whitlock talking about Deion and Deion winning, and he's up here talking about how Deion needs to be humble now. Hold on.
Deion Sanders believe in Deion Sanders? He's certainly not acting like a believer in himself, the Colorado Buffaloes, or the God he proclaims when he occasionally takes a break from self-promotion. Prime Time behaved like an insecure 29-year-old woman trying to convince herself that streaming reality TV shows, cooking shashuka, and getting drunk at a Beyonce concert beats marriage and kids. Yeah, I went there.
It's 10:45 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm 29 and single, and I don't have kids yet. Here's what your Saturday lets to my bed. Kids, and you're not being where society.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay. So Jason Whitlock's fat ass is up here hating on Deion. And remember, that's the white media, the white people up there who's paying him. They're writing that stuff for him to say. That's them talking like that. That's them demonizing because they know they can't say it. They got to get the big juicy coon to say it. You know?
Yeah.
And you know, it's that, well, Deion is a little uppity. Yeah, he can't even read the script. That's clearly a script.
As somebody said in the comment, B. Jackson say J-Dub talking that shit, but I bet if Spotify come with the bag on point, he'll take it. Do you ever hear me online sitting here talking about the systems? Do you ever hear J-Dub online on here talking about it's a system?
I mean, you just did. You just gave me a whole Pac verse. You just gave me a whole Pac verse and talking about how niggas should never
because
go.
I'm thinking this is where
with
y'all
the white
at.
bag.
This is why I'm thinking this is where y'all at. But then it comes to long as white people being nice to us,
J-Dub,
we could take the bag.
J-Dub. What you basically, you said all that. You said everything to me just to say you would pull the Deion if Spotify offered the bag. You'll pull the same Deion just like every other nigga because we understand that
if Spotify give me a bag, then I'm not making money for white people. Well, in a way I am, but like I said, you don't never hear me.
Company.
Yeah, but you don't never hear me on here talk about no systems. If I get the bag from Spotify, hey, it is what it is.
But Nick, you just did.
What?
The whole back and forth
I wasn't talking about the system. I was saying if black people is doing something, we should be doing it strictly for black people.
But you're not taking a podcast deal from a black company. You're taking it from a white company, right?
But if a black company was to offer me a deal, I would take it before I take the white man deal.
So you telling me right now?
Yeah.
Let's be real. Spotify was like, hey, we want to sign On Point to a $2 million $2 million deal, right?
Well, I'm not a pro-black, so it wouldn't matter what I do. I'm not online whining and complaining, bro. I'm talking about the same nigga that's sitting out there supporting Deion and talk about unfair treatment and talk about, why they didn't let Colin Kaepernick take a knee, why they didn't make Jerry Jones apologize. These the same niggas up here rooting for Deion to make money for the white man. So it's like, I don't understand what y'all want. Either y'all want white people not to be successful or you don't. You can't have it both ways.
I don't think black people, white success isn't on black people's mind. Black people's mind is black people's success.
And they can talk about the power imbalance. It's a power imbalance. I understand that, black people, we probably ain't gonna never get shit like the white man. I'm comfortable with that. You never gonna hear me online complain. I'm always going to be talking about, what I can do for me, my family, da. But these other people, when the white man don't do what they want them to do, these the same niggas online complaining about the white man. I don't understand that. If you're gonna complain about the white man, everything you should do should be strictly, and everything you should support should be strictly going to benefit black people.
What we rocking today with the Deion, these are UNLV off-whites, dunk lows, But yeah, I hear you. But we go to the next topics. I don't want to drag this out for the people. But I think this was a good conversation. I enjoyed it. And I'm pretty sure the live chat enjoyed it. It was good back and forth. You want to go to the Jeezy situation or Stephen A versus T.O.? Like, where you want to go?
Oh, it's on you. I don't really know what's going on with Stephen A and T.O. I seen something.
Okay, so
I'm saying all this on the white man.
Let's go to the Stephen A and T.O. situation this weekend. So Stephen A. Smith and Terrell Owens had a back and forth. And it was really because Stephen A. Smith went on the Joe Budden podcast last week and was, speaking very openly about how he got Max Kellerman removed from First Take, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it came off. It rubbed a lot of people the wrong way because a lot of people like Max Kellerman on the show.
Y'all love the white man, boy. I tell you, okay.
But they understood, like me personally, I was cool with them getting Max Kellerman off the show.
I was happy to get him off the show because he wasn't doing nothing but stroking the fake ego of black people. But okay.
No, I just think a lot of times, to me, my main point with him and Max Kellerman was this. I felt like Max Kellerman, and I think I said this in one of my group chats, I was like, Max Kellerman was smart enough to out-black Stephen A on certain points. Like, kind of get to the black point before, not even before Stephen A could, but he knew Stephen A was not going to take, Stephen A is going to take like the company position, right? So it was easy for Max to get the black audience when they used to have certain topics about like weed being legalized in sports, or the Colin Kaepernick situation, or the riots, you remember, and the whole 2020 shit. That's when Terrell Owens said, damn, it seems like, almost like Max is blacker than you. T.O. said that to Stephen A. And when he said that to Stephen A., that was kind of like the peak of, I want to say, Stephen A's like anti-support, when people were like, man, fuck Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, because he was, like I say, stroking the ego of black people.
And Max was making Stephen A. look bad, to be honest.
Yeah, because Stephen A. more want to just tell the truth, and you got...
Not even that. Even when they would have debates, Max would kind of be beating Stephen A. sometimes with it, like on the debates. Not every time, because a lot of times Max would say some dumbass shit, right? Max, like everybody says stupid stuff, right? But sometimes they'll be having a back and forth, and Max is really attacking Stephen A.'s point because Max is an Ivy Leaguer. You know what I'm saying? He just really getting to Stephen A.'s points, analyzing them, having rebuttals for each one. And it's like Stephen A. kind of like, I don't even say he can't keep up, but it's like, that's not what Stephen A.'s trying to do. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you're getting very too matter-of-facty and debatey, and like I'm still trying to be a caricature in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that, and when the clip that played where he said, almost acts like, Max is blacker than you, that was on Twitter, and Terrell Owens' comment was like, facts. Like when that happened, that's when Max had to come off the show. And Stephen A commented to that, man, like, hey, nigga, like you know, you kind of like Ben had an issue, whatever. Like, don't make me get like they're talking about you and going back and forth and exposing like type of shit you was doing behind the scenes. And T.O. was like, well, nigga, like get the exposing, you know what I'm saying? Like go on your show Monday and expose whatever, you know, whatever the fuck you talking about. Because, you know, I don't feel like I did nothing wrong. And you know what I'm saying? If you trying to, you know, go that that road, we can go that road type shit. And when you was in, you know, we was both in Colorado at the you know, at the game last week, and you ain't even had none of this energy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, they was going back and forth. And Kyrie Irving jumped in and was on some, you know, hey, brothers, you know, everybody gotta relax. And I appreciate that, Trevor. I really do got a good memory, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit. But that's when Kyrie Irving jumped up and, you know, told them they ain't gotta, you know, they gotta relax and shit. And Stephen A was like, you know what? I'm gonna chill out. Like, you don't know the situation, but I'm gonna chill out, whatever. And to be honest, Stephen A doing the right thing, because you know, nigga like T.O., you know, I don't think he got no paper like Stephen A got. You know, you can never let a broke ass nigga make you crash out. So I think Stephen A doing the right thing by kind of just pulling back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be on, you know, the internet beefing with niggas. You know what I'm saying? You got a bag, man. Relax, you know. So he went on his show today and kind of spoke to it. And what happened was Terrell Owens sued Stephen A. Smith and ESPN because they accused Stephen A. of bringing up something, I guess that was off air they talked about, or like, you know, off the record, bringing it up on air.
Oh, shit.
And Stephen A. is like, oh, this kind of like, oh, this snitch ass nigga, the whole ass nigga type, you know, just anything like you trying to mess up my bag. Because Stephen A. was like, of course, you know, my boss tell me I get called to the office and, you know, they bring this up. So obviously nothing happened. It was a fraudulent, you know, attempt. But regardless, you trying to make my spot hot. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to blow my spot up. And either way, that's some whole ass shit. And he was like, from that moment, I ain't talked to him again. I had to get away from him.
That's to prove more of my point. Go tell the white man what somebody black was doing. That shit sad, bro.
Think so?
Yeah, that shit is sad, bro.
But what I'm saying
why
is,
would a black person go try to tell on another black person to go get them fired from the white man?
Right.
That's the only time we'll do that.
So you're saying, so we could run the clip. So what you're saying is that Stephen A. was right for what he did.
I mean, Terrell Owens was wrong altogether. Talk about, oh, he blacker than you. That's some goofy shit, bro. That is some real life goofy.
But see, people be wondering why T.O. like nobody be rocking with that nigga like that, because he be on that weird time, bro.
That's some goofy. I don't even know what. That's just from what you said.
Yeah, we could play the first clip with T.O. right there. That's the one I'm talking about. And
obviously, Max is going to get in here. Like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. with what he's coming, you know, with his commentary.
With all due respect, my brother.
I'm just saying, dog.
Wait a minute. Wait to finish.
Mentioned obviously Max is going to get in here. Like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. with what he's coming, you know, with his commentary.
With all due respect, my brother.
I'm just saying, dog.
Wait a minute. Wait to finish.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna check you right now. You don't cross.
I'm just saying.
Time. Wait a minute. You don't cross the line.
Mentioned obviously Max is going to get in here. Like I said, I'm in the
streets.
Guess what? Max almost
black man want to get on national TV and kiss white ass. That's just what it is, dog. But as soon as you get on TV and you say the truth about black people, you cooning, you this, you that. Ain't nobody say Stephen, what's your face with cooning right then?
And then we could play that clip with Stephen A. We're going right next to it, because I think that's when he was getting into what was going on today. That was the newest clip. But even with the first,
I'm not angry.
And that's my problem. We got this tear down shit when it comes to us against each other, bro. But then when it comes to the white man, it's softball playing time. I don't like that.
And I'm not angry. I'm sad. Ladies and gentlemen, we stopped talking because after you saw that hit from Max Kellerman, Terrell Owens tried to sue me. He had lawyers contact ESPN, who obviously contacted me to try and sue me. Needless to say, it was laughable. It never went anywhere. He wasn't getting a damn dime, which he was hoping to get. That's why I was pissed off Saturday. Because I haven't spoken to him since that day, because he tried to sue me He tried to sit up there and say, I did something I've never done in my career. And that is taken off the record conversation and publicize it. I have never done that in my career. On the soul of everything I love, I don't do that. I've never done that. I would have never been able to enjoy the success that I've been able to enjoy if I had been that kind of guy. And he damn well knows it. Now, we could speculate as to why he would do something like that, why he would accuse me something like that, why he would get lawyers involved looking for money. I wonder why. Y'all speculate about that.
I know
the
why.
The point is he tried to sue me. And from that point forward, I said, I can never talk to him again because who knows what he's going to try to turn into a lawsuit. And I have stayed away from him from that day forward.
Hey, man.
And you know what I realized from this clip, and just to tie it back in?
Yeah.
Black people want white people to stay in power. Because guess what? We know that we can always run to them, try to get a fake bad, use their systems to discipline other black people on some BS, get the white man all involved. We want the white man on top. You can't tell me nothing different. I see the
I don't even really want to get it back to like the white man. I think it's just really just about these two niggas.
But he used the white man.
Yeah, he
used the white man system.
Yeah, but I think it is more on a back and forth on like a tip where when you look at T.O., this is an example of why he's kind of been outcasted from the NFL, and he's kind of just been like outcasted from just being around certain things. Or because you see, they said Randy Moss was a crazy nigga or whatever, and Randy Moss be on NFL Countdown, chilling, doing his thing, right? They say the same thing with your boy Chad Johnson, and he's charismatic, always, on TV talking, doing his thing, talking about football. Michael Irvin, Keyshawn Johnson, a lot of these people that they try to say are just diva receivers, even Antonio Brown. It was funny. He was on he's on Cameron and Mace's new show, and the first time he came on there and he broke down what happened to him in the league, he sounds so aware and articulate and broke down things to such an extent to, you know what I'm trying to say? So like, he's not crazy no more. Like to me, he's not crazy. Like he didn't sound one lick of crazy. He honestly sounded like he knew exactly what was going on. And
I'll just put the link in the live chat. Anybody that's in the live chat that want to pull up. We'll hear you out.
Pull up. Yeah, pull up.
The link right there. Tap in.
Yeah. My whole thing, like I said before, I just think that T.O., he's a crazy ass nigga. He's just crazy. I'm recording right now. Gotta call you back. Just text me.
Pull up, hit the link,
all right.
Tap in. B Jackson talk about here we go, J Doug on that shit. Listen, anytime somebody talking about straight black people, y'all say, why you don't talk about white people? When somebody talk about white people, we don't want to hear about white people, we talk about black people. What? I don't know what you want.
This is what I be saying. A lot of this shit where it comes down to, like, to me, the stories and the story in the T.O. Stephen A. Smith situation isn't about white people. It's about when with certain niggas around you in your community, you know what I'm saying? That and the times you try to do business with niggas, or the times you try to, put somebody down on some game, or give an opportunity to, or just have hanging around because you just thought they were, they was cool, they were solid people, and they end up putting your name in some shit, or they end up just causing drama around you. It's more of a character trait thing to me, and more of a story. When I look at the T.O. Stephen A. Smith story, what I'm taking out of that is there are going to be situations and times in your life that you're going to have certain niggas that just do weird stuff that pop out. They seem like they're cool. They have like that woe is me storyline. They have that, everybody is against me. I'm not the crazy when everybody else is crazy. I'm the victim. And then you get around these people and you get cool with them. You befriend these types of individuals. You know what I'm saying? And they can be great in certain things. Oh man, this person's a great wide receiver, a Hall of Famer. This person's a great artist or a great painter. Or, people can be great and just be terrible individuals, right? So if people can suck as humans, but also be talented. I think that holds true when it comes to Terrell Owens. I think Terrell Owens, as great as in a Hall of Famer and a football player he is, I think it's safe to say, with enough people who have dealt with him, he's probably not the best human being, and probably doesn't treat people the best. And I just think at the end of the day, when it comes down to Terrell Owens and the way he conducts himself and treats people, it just shows in all the damaged relationships that he has amongst different sports and different people that don't even like each other. Like, I don't even think Stephen A. Smith and Dominic McNabb like each other, but they both don't like T.O. You know what I'm saying? It's people that don't even rock with each other that don't like this nigga together. And that's when you know you might be a fuck nigga. When even the ops don't like you, like the ops don't like each other, but they don't like you either.
And the white man don't even like T.O.
Nobody likes T.O.
Couldn't he still play his last couple of years? They kicked him out. They wouldn't give that nigga no team to get on.
Yeah, but that's quite a few people in the NFL, to be honest, that like, especially even nowadays, is even more. But T.O. definitely was a kind of like
left the league too early.
Not really, to be honest. T.O. stayed in the league for like 14 years.
Okay.
Like he was just so.
But I know he was still like trying out and
stuff.
But
think about T.O. It was like he was so athletic and literally, you know what I'm saying? Like he could have still played, just like Jerry Rice played till he was 40. T.O. played till he was like 40. You know what I'm saying? Like Randy Moss played from like 1998 to 2013.
I remember T.O. saying like a couple years ago that he was talking about I can still play or something. It was like 2-3 years ago. Like, I want to try. He showed himself running on the treadmill and shit. I'm like, bro, it's over.
Yeah, man. And Trevor, like I said, if you want to call in, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Jay, you gotta respect where Jason Whitlock is coming from. He's a Christian and he's speaking from a Christian perspective.
But look what Trevor said. Trevor said he, you know, I'm a Christian too. So what's wrong with the Christianity aspect? That's my thing. Like, Christians can't, nobody of any religion should be just going around. And I could see if Deion was on some like wild, like I don't see Deion doing anything that is disrespectful or out of pocket. I just see Deion doing the same thing that niggas loved him doing since he was at Florida State, and he's just taking it to a bigger and bigger platform the older he gets. And on top of the fact that a lot of our stars we never get to see flourish at old ages and still have the respect from the community. And Deion is one of the very, very, very few niggas who hasn't been prematurely taken from us, that hasn't been deemed a sellout or did anything uncool or uncouth to the community, and that people can still look up to. It's like LeBron James, low key.
Well, some people, even Dr. Umar said,
without being
Deion was cooning when he left Jackson State. That's why I understand.
But Umar can't tell me nothing because Umar ain't dropped the content when him and Sukiyana hugged. You was cheesing, so the Umar Johnson ain't no authority on what niggas should be doing. Where's the school at?
How would Jason Whitlock say was cool? Now, I could say you could probably classify that as hating, but I don't classify
Whitlock is a coon to me, because Whitlock always got something to say about what niggas is doing, and he never can even highlight anything that niggas is doing positive. Like what? Like I said, why did Whitlock never have like my favorite nigga of the week, and like the nigga actually did something like dope, or like he just acknowledged some shit? Jason Whitlock always doing shows about,
but that stuff just don't go viral. He got some people on there that he got black people that fuck with him. Like a lot of black people be on this show.
Listen,
Warren Sapp, a lot of people he fuck with.
Jason Whitlock is a coon. He don't like niggas. Salute to Rondo in the building. Jason Whitlock is a coon. He don't like niggas. Every nigga he don't like is just a nigga who's not trying to be Russell Wilson or like Steph Curry. And those are cool people. But what I'm saying is, like, we know who's palatable. But what I'm saying is, we know what's palatable to a white audience. And some niggas are just naturally, that's who they are, right? And that's what makes them profitable, because we don't have to clean this person up. We don't have to give this person any type of media training. They're just naturally adapting to them to this environment of Kobe Bryant, where it's like, we don't have to polish you up. You're just here already. Like, this is who you are, right?
So why we don't call LeBron James a coon? Because he's a coon to me. Some people always kissing white ass. I remember when he first won that championship in the Lakers, This nigga start thanking white people. Oh, I want to thank this female owner. And he ain't say nothing about Martin Luther King, no black people. This nigga started kissing white ass. Why is he not a king? No, I'm just saying that's just a perspective.
You wanted him to come there and say,
he ain't say,
shout out
he
to
ain't
Stokely
say thank his
Carmichael?
mom. He ain't thank his mama. He started kissing white people ass.
His mom allegedly,
his
his mom has done a lot, bro. His mom.
But I'm just asking a question. If LeBron James win a championship, these white people ain't do nothing but give you a job.
So I'm not gonna
salute. Hit the field, you put your sweat on the floor. Why is the first thing you do is thank white people?
Bro, because this is my organization. We won this. They cashed me out. They cashed me and my niggas out. They formed a championship team around me because that's what I wanted. That's what I came here to do. They are born and bred championship organization. I came here. We agreed upon this $1 million business acquisition. They have been cashing out niggas since you was able to cash out niggas in this Laker organization. They have put niggas on. They have changed the lives of niggas. Lakers have probably been one of the biggest spokespeople for niggas, from the Kareems to be super pro-black like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, to a smiling ass nigga like Magic, to a rapping ass nigga like Shaq, to a Titan button down nigga like Kobe. They don't care. As long as you can hoop, you can be who you want to be with the Lakers. So if I come to the Lakers, or I come to the Heat, or I come to any organization, I win a championship, and this is my job, from the janitor to the niggas who wash our clothes, to the valet people.
Your black teammates first.
They do say thank you for my team. What do you?
Oh the white man first. This is what we go right here. And Rondo is proving my point. LeBron James,
with these niggas, man.
LeBron James. He said, he wrote it wrong. He said, LeBron James spoke up against white power structure plenty of time. See, that's what y'all think about. Y'all focus on what niggas say and not what niggas do. Y'all focus. See, if a nigga say some black power shit or speak out against the black power structure, he's not a coon. But he can do everything else that aligns with being a coon.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all more focused on what niggas say and not what niggas do. LeBron James don't do nothing other.
But who were we talking about before LeBron? We were talking about Deion. All right.
Yeah.
So when we get,
I never even heard Deion speak up against no white people. But
so when I go back to Deion, what I'm saying is, if he's one of the people, the reason why I'm trying to say niggas respect Deion so much, because he's one of the people who never got accused of cooning. Deion Sanders is never one of the people who actually sold out or did anything against community. He always stood on 10. Like I said, Deion was always the image of black people at the time. Even when he got drafted in 89, when he got drafted, he had on the gold chains, the gold watches, the earrings, and a Jerry curl.
But
that's what niggas was on.
Why is Michael Jordan not a coon?
Who said he wasn't?
He left it.
Niggas don't.
Y'all niggas say he not every time you buy his shoes. Y'all saying this man is acceptable in the black community, bro. I'm just trying to figure it out, bro, because the goalposts are constantly move based on who
Kendrick
we
Lamar
like.
said. No, what Kendrick Lamar said when I forgot what it would think it was.
I'm
on
not
that,
trying to be.
Hold on,
no, I'm
that
just
song. No, I'm just saying
bro.
that song. Ain't nobody praying for me, right? When he was talking about things like powerful things without something, right? And he was just bringing up references in a rhyme, and he was like Mike Jordan Mike Jordan with a real mic. I ain't feeling you all, but pretty much what he's saying is like Michael Jordan, as big as he is in the black community, and like he was saying, he was like Michael Jordan is nuts. It's like give Mike Jordan a real mic. We ain't feeling you all, something. But what I'm saying is this: Kendrick Lamar is telling you how niggas feel about Michael Jordan just in that bar, like Michael Jordan with a real mic.
No, he said Michael Jordan. He said what he was trying to say in that bar was like, yo, Michael Jordan didn't speak up like Michael Jackson did. So that's what he was trying to say. Michael Jordan and da. I remember that line.
But that line is basically saying that Michael Jordan is not looked at in the black community as not as a coon, but as a leader. He is like, if I say Mike Jordan with a real mic, that's pretty much saying like, dude, Mike Jordan, when it's time for him to speak or actually say something instead of drill a basketball, is not a benefit to black people. It holds no value compared to his shoes or what he does on the court.
I understand that.
That's what I'm saying to you. That's the answer.
Why is he not considered a coon? This man left his black wife to get with a white woman.
I think he is. He is.
But why do we support him? But then we act like when Jason Whitlock says something that don't fit the narrative of black people, he's a coon. I don't get that.
You know why?
I know why. Because y'all more concerned about what niggas say and not what niggas do.
So what is Jason Whitlock doing that's usurping him cooning?
He didn't do nothing to say he cooning to me.
So you're saying Jason Whitlock's not a coon, but Michael Jordan and LeBron James are coons?
Yes, because they the ones. Michael Jordan not a coon. He left his black wife to be with a white woman, bro. This way, black people, I'm so confused, bro. I'm not trolling. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not just saying stuff to just have conversation, bro. I'm really trying to figure this out. Why is Michael Jordan not considered a coon if he left his black wife to be with a white woman?
This nigga said.
I don't
this
understand
nigga
that.
said Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
They fit more coon to me because they every time I see these niggas, they kissing white ass.
But Jason Whitlock isn't a coon.
Because Jason Whitlock is only saying shit y'all don't want to hear. What did Jason Whitlock do?
What has Jason Whitlock done for the black community to be saying all this negative shit?
He told the truth. What did he do? I'm telling you what these people did, not what they said. What did they do? This is what Michael Jordan did.
Thank you, Rondo. Thank you, bro. Like nobody said MJ ain't a coon.
You saying he a coon when you support him. So y'all support coons. Y'all made a Mike Jordan a billionaire as a coon. So it's money in cooning. So we all should be wanting to be a coon.
No, we shouldn't all want to be a coon.
I'm confused.
How you confused?
Michael Jordan get praised for being leaving his black wife to get
nobody
with a white
praises
woman.
him to
every time you buy a shoe, you praising him.
Are you really bringing up mammies to call him a coon?
Nobody say I don't know if
you bring up his,
I don't know if his wife or mammy or not.
You bring up his no. I'm talking about his first wife.
I don't know if she was bringing up mammy.
No, what I'm saying is this: you're bringing up his first marriage to say that he's cooning.
I'm not bringing up
that's
that.
Like not
if
you act like Juanita. His wife got a bag. He didn't leave her broke.
I'm just saying this: if he would have left her and got with another black woman, okay, he left her and got with the whitest woman he could find, bro.
And why can't he? He had 3 black kids. Not cooning? Because you had 3 black kids. You had a black family. The marriage ran its course. You're free to do what you want to do.
So you get your white woman, all these black women out here that want
you
get
what you want. You get what you want,
and that's not cooning.
No, cooning isn't getting with a non-black woman. That's not cooning, especially if I provided if I have made a black family and I have 3 black kids running around successful. I got a black woman sitting on M's. I think I've done more than enough for my black family.
So after you do enough, after you make a black family, do everything you want,
and divorce my black ass wife,
and then you could go coon, and you good.
It's not cooning. I can go date who I want to date. I think I've contributed exactly what the nuclear black family needed, which was a black mom, a black dad, a black family, seeing a successful father. They grew up. Okay. They grew up. Me and my wife got divorced. I gave her a crazy bag. She didn't got to lift her finger a day in her life again. The black woman, my first ex-wife. Now my kids are successful, all of them. My ex-wife is filthy rich, and now I think I do have the right to date whoever I want to date.
So if you
that's not cooning.
If he dies right now, who's going to benefit off of his wealth? His ex-wife or the white woman he with right now?
His ex-wife already got the bag.
No, I said no. I asked that. I say who's going to benefit more, his ex-wife or the white woman that he's with now? If he dies right now.
Most likely
the white woman. So the money goes right back to the white woman, right? The white society.
Not necessarily. You don't know his will. You don't know his money functions.
I didn't know how to.
But what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan didn't sign everything away to his wife because that's stupid. I'm sure
he did. If he dies, I'm pretty sure he put his wife in control.
This is what I'm saying. If he has his kids and his kids got money, his wife got money, like bro, they're fine for life regardless if he dies tomorrow.
But this is what I'm saying. If I'm a successful black man, white society, we was enslaved for 400 years. They should get nothing from me, bro.
Oh,
not
God,
1 cent, bro.
God, bro. So
why you don't agree with that?
The reason why I don't agree with that is because
why should the white people get something?
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is another control tactic that people be trying to put on black men, to be honest, bro. And it's like every time black men get somewhere, there's always a new set of rules that contradict the point that I'm fucking here to do it anyways. And it's like the more I get, the more new restrictions you're trying to put on a nigga. No matter what I do, it's another reason why I'm cooning or I'm not the nigga that I'm supposed to be, even if I'm a
Some
super
people
nigga.
say, I agree.
Keep
the wealth in the community. Why should white people benefit off of? They benefit off of.
But this is what I'm saying. But
years.
see, you're talking about Michael Jordan being a coon as if he didn't marry a black woman and have a black family first. If he came out and had a whole bunch of Jalen's and Kaylin's and a whole bunch of biracial kids, then I can see that. I can see why you would say that. But he had black kids, bro, and he raised a black family, and his marriage went through the process of a marriage. You can't blame a nigga if his wife don't want to be with him no more, bro. You can't blame a nigga.
You go get another black woman.
No, you don't.
Oh Lord. Okay.
No, you don't.
Well, that's why I say black.
You get what you want to get. You get what you want to get.
That's
you
not
get who you want to get.
Bro. That's not pro-black.
Dog, pro-black. That's not pro-black, bro. If I'm sorry, if me being with a black woman is going to determine my pro-blackness,
yes,
then I'm not pro-black either.
If the white people,
I'm not saying
if white people are going to benefit off your death more than the black people that supported you wearing your shoes, heightened up your shoes, is benefiting, bro, then yes, you are a coon. Period, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Jason Whitlock, just because he got a couple talking points that black people don't like, that's not cooning to me, bro. Cooning is what you do.
That's what I'm saying. See, I'm what Google me and Michael is saying is this what I'm saying, bro. That's why people should just appreciate people's craft and what they do and what they provide to the community. When I say Michael Jordan, like, dude, you play basketball, you transcend the game. Tons of niggas have made money off Jordans. Niggas have changed the game with how the design, the way people have been able to benefit off of Michael Jordan and his craft. Like I said, you should be studying and master your craft like Deion Sanders. You master your craft. The people around you who see your vision benefit off it. Everybody else get trickle down effect. And I gotta save niggas. I gotta save. Niggas can't. Every time you see a nigga be successful, niggas want him to martyr himself for the greater good of the black community, who's just gonna talk shit about him anyways. So the best thing a nigga can do is just strive to master your craft. Take the people that align with your thinking with you, and if they're black, that's fucking awesome.
Prove my point.
White,
that's the same thing Jason Whitlock doing. He's speaking the truth. The black
Jason
people
Whitlock ain't speaking no damn
the truth. The black people that resonates with him, go with him.
What
the black
Jason,
people he's not resonating.
What has Jason Whitlock ever put to the community to coon the way he's
What
cooning?
did Michael Jordan do?
He mastered the craft to change the game.
How did that do anything for the community?
He inspired hella niggas to pick up a ball and to play sports or get in sports to get basketball.
Jason Whitlock might inspire some people to get on the mic.
He changed the game for sneaker deals, NBA contracts. He brought the economy for sports in general. So if there's anybody who benefits off sports, especially the game of basketball, it's been Black America, especially Black American
Jason
men.
Whitlock was working for network TV.
Cooning on network TV. He got fired because he sucked.
He got contract offered to him once he left. He
left
and decided to build his own studio in Nashville.
He had no choice. He had no choice. He had to get on YouTube with us. That's what happens when you suck ass, J Doug. When you suck,
bro. You think
when
that
you
for
suck
real?
And your curating sucks ass, and you're in the toilet. You have cold takes, and they put you on every channel at every time slot with everybody to talk sports, and you suck ass everywhere you go. And there's nowhere else for you to go. Then you go on YouTube with me and you pop off and you talk your shit. And hopefully, like he has, saved up enough money from having a bullshit ass job for the last 30 years. We can build a good studio and have a half decent camera to pop off enough shit to where niggas think you look legit, even though you will never get another big time contract. Even Fox don't want you. You telling me you a primetime coon and Fox won't give you a contract?
That goes against what you say. If white people paying him to do
they
that, white people own the networks. Why would the white people pay him to get on the network then? White people control
they don't want him. That's my point. They are not paying him because they don't want him.
If they want a coon, why would they not pay him?
Because he's not even a good coon. Because people can see him coming a mile away.
Okay. But he's making money off YouTube. YouTube is still making money, bro.
Yes, YouTube is making money. And yes, you can make money on YouTube.
And he got to deal with the Blaze, so it ain't nothing but white people on the Blaze. So obviously, some white people do want him. But this is what I'm just saying. It's based on who we like, bro. That's just it, bro. And I know we don't want to admit that, but it's based on who we like. It's not based on actual what they did, because people still to this day can't tell what Candace Owens did. They just call her a coon. And then if we say if somebody's a coon, first thing we'll say, well, Candace Owens got a white husband. I thought having a white husband or being with a white, if that's the case, then that definitely lines up with Michael Jordan being a coon.
No, because see, it's those are half truths. What Candace Owens does is have her white husband and goes out and speak against black people.
Michael Jordan did the same thing. Michael Jordan did the same thing. Michael Jordan saw Camilla in there. Michael Jordan got on. Michael Jordan wore white people clothes. They started there. Michael Jordan dressed like a straight up white guy.
No, he doesn't. If he Michael Jordan dresses like my dad.
Where Michael Jordan jeans come from? Yeah, your dad probably dressed like a white guy.
Michael Jordan dresses like my dad. Michael Jordan dresses like my uncle, who's not white at all. My dad's not white. Nobody I know, like everybody I know who's Michael Jordan's age, dresses like that. They wear baggy ass jeans, big ass clothes, and they tie their shoes up to the top lace. Like that's how Michael Jordan and my dad are the same age, born in the same month. Like they're both 1963. Michael Jordan's born February. My dad, February 17th. My dad was born February 28th, 1963. They dress the same. Big ass jeans, shoes tied, not styled at all. Big ass shirts, probably tucked in, crazy ass jackets, not like colored jackets, but just like they're not dressing, they're not in fitted clothes, dog. They're just old niggas. Why Michael Jordan just can't dress like an old nigga? That ain't cooning. The way he dresses, just he's goddamn 60. You want this nigga to be in the Travis Scott gear?
If you leave a black woman and you go with a white woman, that's a coon in my eyes. I'm sorry.
I can't agree.
Is Charles Barkley a coon? What made Charles Barkley a coon?
The amount of statements he's came out and said the time he was on Sports Illustrated. The time he was on Sports Illustrated in shackles in a slave outfit. Remember that? That's cooning.
That might have been a bad decision though.
That's cooning, nigga. That's cooning. That's cooning. So next coon. So we bang the gavel. Okay, Charles Barkley's a coon. Is this the coon contest? It's coon awards.
I just want to know the definition of a coon because it moves based on people who we like.
Charles Barkley's a coon.
We allowed to kiss. I didn't want to get an understanding. You allowed to date white people. You allowed to kiss white people ass. You allowed to make money, billions of dollars for white people. But that's not cooning. If you come out and say statements that
why don't you say make billions of dollars with white people? Because if it's big
for white people, because Deion, bro, they made what. They got that money from other white donors, bro. Okay,
and he got millions.
Hand over fist.
He getting paid $28 million this year. He's one of the highest paid coaches right now.
Okay, $28 million. If the school make $1 billion, that's a drop in the bucket, bro. That's a drop in the bucket,
bro. Nick Saban, Alabama is making $1 billion, and he's only gonna get paid $28 million worth of whatever billion is hitting there. And that's a white coach.
People. That's his people. He white.
No, that's not his whitest people. It's called the pay structure of what we're gonna pay a coach. Damn. Bro, like everything ain't black in oppression and woe is me, niggas ain't winning. Like that's the same mindset you telling me niggas getting out of, but you keep trying to bring niggas in that mindset when niggas trying to think outside of the race for a minute. When niggas like, okay, let's just win and where we're at. We're good where we're at. We gotta know we gotta coexist with white people. But that's what we're gonna do because that's what we know we had to do. And we don't mind coexisting with white people. We have a problem when we're coexisting with white people and they got a problem with us just being in the space they invited us in. That in the day, if that's the only space for us to conduct ourselves in to get the bag for everybody else and play the game. Play the fucking game. You're not cooning just because you know how to play the game. You're cooning is when you're trying to play the game and talk down on white people. I mean, not on white people when you're trying to talk down on black people as you're playing the game. And that's how you're going to play the game because you have nothing else to offer but be a white talking box for white talking points.
I just trying to get understanding. I understand it now. Okay, play the game. Don't say nothing about black people. Just get your money. Now, if you say something about us, even if it's true or not true, you're talking about black people in less than positive light, you'll come. I got it, bro. I'm just trying to get understanding because it's confusing.
When
it's not based on what you do, it's based on what you say.
When I say think outside your race, I mean in text of like a Deion Sanders winning in Colorado doing what he's doing. It's not, well, white people get in the bag anyway, so this and that. Or it's not like, okay, I've had a black family. I've benefited. I've done all these things for black community. I've had a black wife for 15, 20 years and it's over with. And now I might start dating a mixed girl or a girl who's not all the way black or may not be black at all. And I'm gonna start rocking with her. It don't make me a coon. Like, goddamn. And that's why we talk about the restrictions. Niggas always got rules everybody else don't have to have.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all got rules based on what niggas can say, but you don't got rules based on what niggas can do. How did that? I'm just asking, bro. I'm not trying to troll. I'm asking. How we have rules based on what we do, but not based on what we say. If we say something, you a coon. If you do something,
but what do you,
well, you're not
when
a
I
coon
say,
because you do it, as long as you're not.
But you're saying, but the things you're asking me, what the
actions speak louder than words to me, bro.
But the actions that you are bringing to the table
speak louder than words.
But listen, the 2 or 3 actions that you're bringing to the table that's referring to cooning aren't really considered cooning. What, dating outside of your race, especially when you talk Michael Jordan, dating outside of your race.
But speaking against Deion don't make you a coon. Everybody don't have to like somebody just because they're black, bro.
I don't think speaking against Deion makes you a coon, but the talking points that you bring up make you a coon. If you just don't like Colorado and you like other teams, you're just talking shit, just hating on them because like fuck them. I understand that. If you
see that tells it all right there, B. Johnson. I'm a coon. I stay in the snow. I know. And you want to sit here and talk all this black power shit, and then you want to sit up here and put your mouth on some pink pussies. Stop it, bro. Hey, I don't want to hear that pro-black shit when it's convenient for niggas, but when it's decided who you finna procreate with, who you finna lay down with, I'm not a coon just because I'm on some. Man, stop that, bro. Y'all niggas, like I said before, y'all niggas is confusing, bro.
Like I said before, bro. I don't think you're a coon if you date outside your race. I think you're a coon if you speak down on black people.
I think you're a coon if you date outside your race.
I can't say that.
I just do, bro. If white people, if you marry out, not if you date, if you fuck outside your race, whatever, but if you marry outside your race and you got money and white people benefiting at the end of the day from your hard work as a black man, you are a coon. I don't care what nobody say.
I hear you. No. That's a good point.
That ain't pro-black. If it ain't pro-black, then it's a coon, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Let's stop with the goal moving just because we like somebody and we don't like the other person.
I just don't think, me personally,
I ain't talking about personal. I'm just talking about based on the rules. What's the rules? Is it
when it comes to dating?
If you're benefiting white people in any way, if you're benefiting white people in any way, talking points, actions, married, if they're making money off of you, you a coon. That's what it is. We can't say, oh, it's just based off what you say.
She said they're making money off of you.
Yes.
In terms of like, if you're just having a job and
if you got a job,
so every nigga, so you saying every nigga
is a coon, yes, bro,
that got a job,
yes. If you go in and report to the white man, if you got a motherfucker, the white man say when you come in this building don't cuss and you don't cuss, you a coon. You not no free man. You doing what the white folks tell you to do. So don't get online talking sassy.
So
stop it.
So you saying
if you gonna go buck dance when it's time to get a check, don't say shit. Don't get on here and act like you pro-black. You're not. You're not ready to go. You're not ready to go to Africa and live in no hut.
Hey Rondo, he's still talking that shit. Rondo, I don't see Rondo. Rondo, I don't see you.
I see everybody saying, hey. We gotta stop moving the goalpost based on who we like.
Hey, look, Rondo said now he get carried away. Nah, Rondo, hype that shit up. He called all y'all niggas coons. Y'all going into work. Y'all going to work with the monkey suit on.
Yeah.
He say y'all niggas be eating y'all little ham and cheese sandwiches at
your desk. You ain't telling the white man what to do. If you not telling the white man what to do, then
Nah, Rondo, y'all was gassing them up. Y'all been gassing them up. I mean, hey, listen. All I'm saying is this, dog. All I'm saying is this, big homie. I hear you. You said it was if you are working a job.
If you're working for the white man.
If you work for a white man.
Yep. If the white man benefiting off your labor, you're a coon. If the white man is going to benefit off of your labor after you die, if that money goes back to the white community, you're a coon. If white people benefiting off of you in any way, just like y'all say, oh, he's saying this because the white people gave him a script. The white man tell your ass what to do when you get to work. He give your ass rules and regulations. He tell your ass, this is what you can do when you get in this motherfucker, and this is what you can't do. If you say, yes, a boss, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to keep my job, you a coon. Now, when Jason Whitlock, his job is to get on there, and white people tell him what to say. Why he a coon when white people telling him what to do on his job, but you not a coon when the white people tell you do what you're on your job? Stop it, bro. This stuff is crazy. Black people is crazy.
Listen, dog. I'm trying to tell J Doug, like, I understand, but basically you're saying everybody's a coon, so nobody's a coon.
Well, I don't believe in the coon, but I'm just saying if we're going to go by y'all definitions, yes, every black person is a coon for the most part, bro. If we're going to go off those definitions, every black person is a coon.
I think every black person got a little coon in them.
Yeah. That means you is a coon.
But I don't know
What it is. We can't sit here and just
so
try to single people
so
out.
So you saying Deion a coon?
Off top.
Nigga said off top.
Off top. You making money for the white man and you acting like you happy to do it, and you sitting up there bringing all that stuff and it only benefiting white people at the very end of the day. You coon, bro. Black people, your average black person can't even afford a ticket to Colorado game, bro. They keep it a buck, bro. Your average black person, if you want to take his wife and his kids, a family of 4, don't have no $2,000 to go see one Colorado game. Your average black person, bro. We in poverty, bro.
Let's so last thing need to be doing is trying to go see
so if black people can't even come see you as a black man, do what you say you love to do, then yeah, bro. You providing the service to strictly white people, bro, and the 1% of black people that can go see you, entertainers. That's cooning, bro.
Man, nah, I think I can go fly,
including me. Yeah, including me. But hey, I will.
But I'm not taking a family of 4 though. Like that ain't no shit. Honestly, like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Going to Colorado. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So is Marshawn Lynch a coon? He does a lot for his community. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of people who play the game.
Well, now see if you like Marshawn Lynch and you going on there and you bucking the system and you trying to fight back, then I would you more less a coon than the other black people who.
So now I'm just trying to make sure.
You trying to
I'm just trying to make sure.
And
so
you're
now
not doing it by complaining. So you're doing it by what you're doing. You're not coming out. I never heard Marshawn Lynch come out and say, "Man, these white people mean." So man, it's the system. I never heard Marshawn Lynch do that.
So now there's a coon spectrum. Now there's a spectrum of cooning.
It's a spectrum, right? But like I say, everybody's a coon.
There's a coon. There's certain coon.
Everybody's a coon on that spectrum, bro. It's somewhere on the spectrum where you're cooning. Stop it. That what makes everybody want cool. That proves more what I say.
So do we need to make a coon chart for the next show?
Yes.
We need
just to let black people know we all because
so there's
like
a
person to get on here and say Jason Whitlock a coon and then go to work,
but
and
it's
then
funny.
White person say, "Hey Tyrone, I need you to come in the office," and your goddamn stomach start bubbling and shit. Stop it.
So on a 1 to 10, who's like on a 1 coon level and who's like on a 10 coon level for you, J?
Michael Jordan is a extreme coon, bro.
So I'm saying like
on the screen spectrum, Michael Jordan is a screen.
Can you name me, and not even sports related? Can you just name me like your top 5 biggest coons? Like just
not sports related. Yeah. Sexy Red is a big coon. Because she's actually coming out portraying a black stereotype that's negative.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many. I'm just trying to see Sexy Red.
And we can get to the rest of the topics after this,
Al Sharpton is a coon. Al Sharpton don't do nothing but go kiss white ass in front of black people like he care. That's a scream coon. And we just talking about famous people because all black people are coons. Tariq Nasheed is on there too. Cause I saw Tariq Nasheed when he was at his hidden history museum. This nigga started butt dancing in front of white people.
No, he wasn't. No,
when that white lady came on live, he wasn't butt dancing.
How's he butt dancing?
What nigga started telling white people they could get stuff free and everything else, bro.
What you mean? It was catered free food.
Nah, bro. He said white people. He said white people can skip the line.
He didn't say white people can skip the line, bro.
We want to pull it up.
You pull it up. I need to see this. Pull it up, man. Pull it up. He said white people can eat for free and skip the line.
Mm-hmm.
And you saying black people couldn't eat for free?
Niggas had to wait. And when he hired the catering company, it was all Hispanics in there. It wasn't no black catering company. It was Hispanics catering event. Like he couldn't find no black catering companies.
How do you know if he didn't hire a black catering company? What if it was and the black catering company hired Hispanics to do the job?
Then he hired some coons, which is even worse.
He's saying Tariq Nasheed in the Hidden History Museum, he was out here moving white people to the front of the line.
Well, if it's all black grassroots and black running operation, ain't even no white people there, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Cause guess what? When white people do our things, white people do their thing, it ain't no niggas there, bro. It ain't no niggas there, and they not even. And if you do come, you know gonna get treated less than stellar, and you already know that. You keep it a buck.
So you're saying white people shouldn't have been at Hidden History Museum
At all. Not the way you talk about white people.
I hear you. I hear you. My main point, like I said, hey, my main point is this, bro. I never seen the video. If there's some alleged video of him telling the white men or some white people they can move to the front of the line and skip niggas and eat for free. Last time I checked, the food was free anyway. So if he offered them the free food, that's one thing.
And then he was in there. The white lady, he was trying to hide the white lady, and the white lady grabbed his phone.
Man, come on, dog. You wildin', dog. You wildin'.
You didn't see that?
You gotta play this shit, dog.
Okay.
Because I want to get to the rest of these topics too. But
it might take me a minute to find it because a lot of this stuff be scrubbed. I'm gonna act like him. They scrubbed it from the internet, so you ain't gonna find it.
Listen, man. I know you're not talking about my good brother Tariq Nasheed. I know you're not talking about King Flex.
Yeah, okay. Flexing on niggas, but not on white people.
Nah, I know you're not talking about King Flex, dog. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't even want to get back on Deion, but before we even move on to this things, I don't want to spend too much time on Tariq Nasheed either. Nick Chubb got carted off the field. Yo, if Nick Chubb is hurt, my fantasy teams, I'm gonna have a few fantasy teams that are shot to hell. So I really hope Nick Chubb didn't get hurt, but if he did, I might be beyond fucked on fantasy. Just keeping a buck. But anyways, if we ain't got that clip, we can just hit something else.
All right, I'm gonna find it. He's gonna be. I already know I get it. I'm gonna get it.
Matter of fact, go to Charleston White tells why athletes prefer non-black women over women. Go to that one since listen. I think that'll be a perfect segue. That's what we're gonna go to because J Doug loves J Doug, Charleston White, Jason Whitlock, all these niggas in the group chat together, and Charleston White bringing up this and J Doug was just on his pro-black tip, and we're gonna play this. We're gonna get into this. I think we got a lot of good topics. I just think we've been in a good debate mode. It's gonna be one of them episodes.
You say Charleston White?
Yeah, go to Charleston White. Yep. Let's get into that. Let's put this on a big screen.
That connects.
And we're gonna play the thoughts. We're gonna talk about Jeezy divorce too. Hey, we got one of them shows. We about to get on this shit for real. But we definitely about to play this Charleston White because you niggas need to see what time it is right now. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe.
That woman don't focus on your dick. Yeah, she go get all the money affairs and all to make sure the businesses run smooth, go get the charity, and the black woman be squabbling with you about your dick. Yeah, black woman go squabble with you about your dick. White woman go open charities up, start doing book clubs and reading shit, making sure she picked a accountant and financial advisor, and the black bitch go be one of my bitch. Who is that calling? Who is that? So that's why I ain't bullshit. She gonna be stuck on the dick part. She ain't gonna never get the financial and business aspect of it. So I see why them niggas do that.
Yeah. So you don't think that makes them what can I say?
Like homie, listen, you damn near have to. When you go to making the kind of money them niggas making, homie, for one, the black woman, homie, she'll trip anywhere. She'll check you in front of your business partner, and so he'll start saying, man, you can't control your woman, man, your woman will come. So he'll start not wanting to do business with you. Because your woman, y'all will be out together, nigga. Your woman will catch attitude in front of his woman and wife, and everybody about business be looking at your woman crazy because she in her feelings. Mm. The black woman, between the black woman and the black man, they in their feelings everywhere. Everybody else trying to have a good time, they go get in their feelings. Everybody else trying to conduct business, handle business, nigga, it's gonna be so. That's why you see all them niggas with a white bra. Unless they've been with the woman like Snoop Dogg, Denzel, that's why. Because nobody's training and teaching black girls how to deal with successful black men. They just learning how to deal with hood niggas. Niggas who, ain't nobody's teaching and training them on.
Lastly,
So what do you think about what Charleston White had to say?
I mean, that's an excuse for why they doing what they do. But like I say, it's cooning. Because at the end of the day, you ain't got to have no woman, bro.
So you're saying in that instance, Charleston White was cooning.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think?
Oh no, he was just telling the truth. So telling the truth is not cooning,
so
bro.
telling the truth. Hold on. But you just said if a nigga don't marry a black woman and do all that shit, especially if he's a nigga with a bag or pro athlete with a successful black man, if a nigga don't do that, then you're cooning.
Yes.
But you just said Charleston White was telling the truth.
Yeah, but if you can't, if you black and you can't find a woman, a black woman that'll act right, don't find no woman. That's true for most, not all, but most. That's not true for every black woman.
So you're saying that everything Charleston White said was a truth
for the most part, yes. It applies to most situations.
And as a nigga, you should still put your business and all that shit at risk for the sake of just marrying a black woman. That's what you're saying.
If
that's what you're risking. If you agree with what Charleston White is saying.
Yeah, if you're a black man and you're successful and you can't find a black woman to act right, you run through hoes. You don't bring them in your professional business. You don't have no main chick or nothing like that. You go to the events by yourself. You don't pull up with a white woman because guess what? If your ass go to the events and Pookie and Ray Ray come around the corner and shoot you up, because you know they ain't gonna shoot no white woman up. That's cooning too. If they come around the corner and shoot you up,
shooting a white woman is cooning.
No, not shooting a white woman. They're not gonna shoot the white woman. That's what I'm saying. If they come around the corner and shoot you up, the white woman is gonna benefit if y'all married, right? That's what I'm saying. If you can't find a white woman, just like Deion, if you can't get the money you need at Jackson State, you shouldn't. I mean, get nothing. You shouldn't be getting nothing.
So to agree that a black woman, it's a higher risk to get the bag taken.
Mm-hmm.
You're still saying run into that fire because she's black.
No, I say run into the fire. I say don't get no woman. Don't come. You could.
So I'm not allowed to procreate because I can't find a cooperative black woman.
Yes.
There
you go.
That is insane.
What's insane about that?
Because
why would you just so you go get a white woman? That's your remedy to that?
I think you get whoever you connect with.
Yeah, you should, but that's cooning. By y'all definition, that's cooning.
Nah, that's not cooning by our definition. Our definition of cooning might be what Charleston White just said.
Why is that cooning? He just told the truth.
Even if
that's an observation, bro. If if he would have said something that's not true, then that would have been cooning. If you just saying something for shock value. But if you 40 something going on 50 and you've been looking at the black community for 50 years and you observe something and you come out in public and say, and somebody asks you a question, yo, why is this reason? And you tell the truth. How is that cooning? I don't get it. You just told the truth about what it was. Telling the truth is not cooning, bro.
All right, you want to get into Jeezy getting a divorce?
Yeah, we go into it.
Okay, so to be honest, I think about Jeezy getting a divorce. I think that was at first, I was saying that was an L for him. And the reason why I said that is because, like I said, you're 45. You've done the rap thing. You know what I'm saying? You've been popping for like 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had it. You had your little daughter. You got your cool family. Sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you're chilling now, right? But in light of certain things and certain news came out, like allegedly, like you and Mario Lopez, playing footsies under the table at your new job, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got anger issues that you didn't know you had until Jeezy pointed them out to you and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And probably just other stuff Jeezy probably don't want to put up with. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? Maybe Jeezy deserves a salute for getting out that situation before it got ugly, for not tolerating no bullshit and protecting his peace as a man, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe she did fumble the bag, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she was, on some bullshit. Maybe she is out of pocket. You kicked up Mario Lopez. I got a problem with that. You bringing my baby to the set, Mario Lopez kissing my baby. Hey, we got problems. You feel what I'm saying? I got problems with that type of goofy ass shit. So, we go from that to, we had certain, black women saying, that's what, she gets. She's with a a black man, and you know he dogs her out, whatever, and she deserves that. So like, where's your opinion on that? Because my opinion on that is, I don't think people should be trying to look at, because she was able to get Jeezy, like she's some type of enemy of black women. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever feel like Jeannie Mai has done anything to harm black women. So I don't think just because she ended up with Jeezy, like it should be an issue. Now she did say that comment, you know, when she said she likes white men, but she likes her dark meat on the side or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And people got upset about that.
I found the Tariq Nasheed, some of the Tariq Nasheed video, but with Jeezy and Jeannie Ma, you know, that's just what it is. I mean, like black women should be upset, bro. Like I say, it shouldn't that they should be upset, but it's like, yo, black women need to be willing to step up their game to where they should be able to hear the truth, just like what Charleston White said, and adjust to that truth. I was just thinking of a video I was going to drop on my YouTube channel later tonight. I was going to record it, and I was going to talk about why black women settle for pookies, bro. It's just the same thing. Black women don't want to step their game up.
We're gonna go to a Tyler Perry clip after this if you want to.
Okay, but black women don't want to step their game up. So if you tell a black woman like, yo,
is it that black women don't make more than black men still? So
this is what I'm saying. If we tell a black woman, yo, we don't like the ghetto stuff, we don't like the ratchet stuff, we don't want you, we want you to be acting more feminine, be more submissive. First thing they say, oh, you hate yourself, you hate your mama, you hate black women. If they don't never take the criticism that's coming from majority of black men and say, you know what, let's try to do it that way instead of bringing this contentious ghetto mentality to the situation. They don't want to sit there and say, yo, let me change up according to the criticism that we see. It's the same thing that all black people do. If you come out, you tell them the truth, you cooning, you don't hate yourself. So it's almost like let me give him a name. So even if what he's saying is true, I can write him off as a coon. So I don't have to take none of the criticism that he says. He hated his mama, he hated himself. I don't have to take that criticism. And that's the situation that black women find themselves in. When we tell them, yo, we don't like the sexy red ad. Yo, we don't want to pull up with you in no green wig. Oh, you hate yourself. And that's why black women find themselves in this situation that they're in, bro. They just don't want to take the criticism and change. That's just it. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, so you want to go to the Tyler Perry? That's a good segue. It's really a great segue to the Tyler Perry topic.
Let me see what Tyler Perry. Oh, yeah, I seen people talk about Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry like pussy.
Hey, listen, man, I don't know.
I ain't never seen Tyler Perry with no woman, so as much as he be bigging up black women, I never seen him with no woman. I mean, hey, you trying now? Tyler Perry come out and say, "I can't find no black woman that'll act right." Then that'll be. I would take that. I take that.
That's
excuse.
funny,
but I ain't never heard him say that.
That's funny as fuck. Even hear like that go viral, like Tyler Perry say, "I can't find a black woman that'll act." That would be just a funny ass clip to even like put out there.
Yeah, if he come out and say the same thing Charleston White said, I'll agree with him. But I know he's not gonna say that, so I'm gonna just assume he on some bussy stuff.
Listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men. Right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love,
first of all, that's cap.
Man works, at whatever job, and is a good man and is good to you, and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in, because that means, no, I need somebody they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have. Well, you go on, keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you. Hope it happens. Go on, keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people who have whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing.
Yo, I would swing on this nigga if I knew him and he knew my wife made more money than me. I slap shit out that nigga next time I see him.
You say right up under that in the message?
Yeah, in the message.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, if first of all, if I was Tyler Perry's homeboy or like the nigga who like he knew my wife made more money than me, bro, I have to slide on that nigga, bro, because like fuck you out here using me as an example, like I'm some bum ass nigga. And a point,
I believe Tyler Perry, you on point on that one. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of when you talk about the actual black people we dealing with, we talk about the majority. Most black men at a certain point, once you really be like a man, you be like, man, I ain't finna be going on this job asking the white man when I can use the restroom, right? Most men, most black men, when you talk about male, we talk about men, they get to that point. And if you on your own and you gotta hustle, then you get to the point where you may not make as much as your wife that don't mind going to work and submitting to the white man, right? So just because your wife is willing to go to work and submit to the white man, that doesn't.
That is crazy. Can we ban like the white man for like one conversation?
No, because when we talk about straight black people, y'all say what about white people? So I'm talking about white people right now. I just say what you want. We have a talk strictly about black people
because not every conversation has to divert to the white man.
But this is the truth.
But this is what we're talking about. I do agree to a certain extent. Being single, dating women, a lot of them are surprised when they kind of interact with me because I guess they're
you got your own place, you got your own car.
They're used to dealing with certain right.
Every black man ain't like that.
I understand that by my own reality, right?
Same thing with me,
right?
So
I understand that reality, but labor statistics show that black women still make less than black men. That's just labor statistics. Now I know how it feels, but I know what labor statistic data reads back. Now I will say this: that might change in a couple of years. Sure enough, will. Who knows? But what I'm saying as of right now, black women they haven't even put out a statistic where they're making equal. So this whole black woman is making more. I'll say this though: in most realities, black woman probably is making more than her man, right? And do I agree that some of them just need to be satisfied with the nigga who's gonna love them instead of trying to find a nigga who's gonna match their bag? I do think that is an argument to be had, and I think that is a valid point. And I do agree with him on that point. The only point I didn't agree with him on, is throwing out that stat irresponsibly, because that just allows a lot of the misandrists to run with the false narrative. Not because of maybe he was just speaking out of just, of his reality. Like I said, from what I can agree upon and what you can agree upon from our environment, that does seem like a norm. But because I know that you can just misinterpret things, you can say something inaccurate, and a certain demographic of anything can take illegitimate information and turn into talking points. That's all I'm saying.
But why I see as a truth is because the women that's not making are not achieving. You wouldn't even deal with those women. The women that not making more, they probably on welfare, got kids. You ain't gonna even talk to them. So if we're gonna just talk about the eligible women, most eligible women are making more than black men. Making more than your eligible black man.
Let's play old girl. Let's see what she got to say on this topic.
Apartment minding my black business. And I wake up to find out I'm on baller alert because of Tyler Perry. So let's go ahead and break this down real quick. So there's a whole video. I'm sure you already heard about it already. Go watch it if you haven't. And Jasmine already broke this down, but these are the 15 seconds I really want to drive home.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you can handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's fine. You know it's not fine, Mr. Perry. It's not fine that with your big black platform, you decided to get up on that couch and try to convince and condition Black women to be okay with less instead of encouraging Black men to do more. You know what else ain't fine? That you are a Black man that went from being homeless to owning BET. What an inspiration you are. BET. And instead of saying, Black men, you could do it too, you said, Black women, y'all better pay that mortgage and be okay with him paying that light bill. And I just really want to understand, why is the message always Black women get used to less instead of Black men do more, even from the Black men who have done more? Now, of course, there are situations where this setup makes sense, where the woman might be the higher earner, but the man is still working, he's still striving, he's still showing effort, he's not complacent. Like, he probably don't got it all right now, but he's getting it. And whatever he's getting makes him satisfied. And that's the very rare secure situation that he's speaking of.
Hey,
but what I've seen more times than not is that men who do not have their money together are insufferable creatures, like unhappy and uncomfortable when they're unable to provide. And that uncomfortability within themselves begins to seep into the relationship. And that ego starts getting beat up. And so that's why I say the messaging needs to change. Don't talk to Black women. We gonna love regardless. Our love is abundant. We gonna love whoever we want to love anyway. But the help we need, Mr. Perry, we need adequate counterparts, both financially and emotionally. And let me say one more thing. We are in a recession.
Black woman.
We need help. I had a Black man tell me, well, this is what y'all fought for. Y'all fought for equality. Yeah, we fought for equality because we wanted to have our own money and contribute our ideas to society. But this ain't equal. We become the top dogs. That's not really what we envisioned. So, Mr. Perry, please stop forcing this narrative on us of struggle love in your plays, in your movies, in your interviews, and targeting Black women because no other women of any race is forced this narrative upon. We also deserve to feel covered. We also deserve to feel secured. We also deserve to experience effort.
We got Eric on the line.
Eric, what's going on, man?
That's one ugly woman. So that's not a woman who's attractive enough to have anybody. Hold on a second.
Can we not hold on? First of all,
she wasn't ugly to me.
Yeah, she wasn't ugly to me. So let's get off her looks and let's just get on.
Why?
Don't want to get off her looks because she wasn't ugly. She wasn't really ugly to any of us.
Time out. Hold on a second. Okay, let's be honest, right? If it's so funny to me because the world is becoming more competitive in terms of women and their looks, because all of the modern advances in like cosmetology and all of that have made women look way more attractive than this.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, okay, so this is a $50,000 a year looking woman.
Like a $50,000 a year looking woman.
You ain't even seen her body.
She look at all right, bro. All right, y'all got it, bro. Then, okay, all right, bro. You got it. If that, you know what? She's right.
No, but I feel
no. Hold on a second. No, stop. Both of you stop. She's right because because listen to what she says. Black women ask for more. If that is what you as a man want, if you think that is attractive, then she's right. You do. Black men do have low standards. If that's what if that is what you're going to defend, then she's right. You do have low standards.
Bro, that Black woman look fine, bro.
Okay. All right. Then go pay her bills. Her bills.
I pay her bill. I fuck with her.
Listen,
I think there you go. There you go. Then there's nothing to complain about then. Then there's nothing to complain about.
Me personally,
that is a very average, regular looking woman to me. Very average and regular looking. And she painted her face for a couple hours just to look like this.
So what give me a celebrity woman that you find overly attractive, bro. So I know where your taste level at.
Hold on a second. But is this woman a celebrity?
No, I'm just saying, give me a
woman. No. Hold on a second. Let's have a conversation. Is this woman a celebrity?
No.
Okay. No. Next question. Is this woman on Instagram? Like physically, could she work in a place? I don't know. Could she work at the old Bottoms Up in Jacksonville? Could she work at Hooters? Yeah, checking coats and umbrellas.
Bro, she's not.
Bro, she look better than women that gonna be at Bottoms Up.
This is all I'm saying. We're getting off topic. I want.
How are we getting off topic? Looks
No,
matter.
What I'm saying,
looks really
no.
don't
What
matter,
I'm
though.
saying are her looks aren't the focus on the conversation. The focus on the conversation is
Why
about,
shouldn't it be?
because the focus on the conversation is a greater conversation about Black women being realistic, I guess, about their dating and about the men that they fall in love with and the economics of today and the way she feels like on how
What is
Black
a woman's
men,
economics? What is their economic value? It's certainly not their money. What is
if a
their
woman,
economic value?
but Eric, this is what
They
I'm saying.
femininity.
But Eric, this is what I'm saying. If
That's
she's
a lie.
pulling in 80, 90, 100,000, $150,000 a year, and she date a nigga who may be pulling $70,000, $80,000 a year, then she has to be okay with that. Just because she's a high earner, 6-figure person, doesn't mean
But
she
she's
got to go
telling
out
you
here.
she's
No.
not.
Let me finish. This is what he's saying. Just because as a female you're a 6-figure earner, you getting that money doesn't mean you have to deprive yourself of love or connection just because the Black man you may find doesn't match your bag. And I think that's the point he was trying to make. And I think Black women look at that and they say, oh, well, if I'm just dating a nigga who can only pay the light bill, then what the fuck am I dating a nigga for? And what you're saying and what other people might be pointing out is, well, yeah, you're saying that because you're probably only bringing in $53,000. So if you're only dating a nigga bringing in $33,000 and all he can pay is the light bill, where the fuck we going in the first place? And if he only be getting paid $20,000 to $33,000 and he ain't trying to strive to get more paper, then why the fuck am I with this guy in the first place? And he ain't trying to at least make 50 if I'm making 50. I think there's multiple angles to being right. And I think there's multiple ways people are coming out and speaking in the wrong direction on this topic. I think what Tyler Perry was doing, which is asking women to be more realistic. If you are making a crazy bag or knowing damn well you're probably not gonna find a nigga in your field making a bag, you gotta just settle with somebody who be making a little less.
Now, real quick, let me ask you.
Okay. So the thing about it is this. Let me just say something.
Real quick.
Oh my God, bro.
Let me ask you a question, real quick. Do you prefer good looks or cooperation?
Good looks. That's all that matters.
Oh no, sir. Okay, go ahead. I want
matters.
cooperation. I don't care about. I tell you, I sacrifice on some looks for cooperation.
It doesn't.
So
that's not.
different.
You're not going to get that either. What world do you think you live in? It's 2023. 1923 is over. They're not forced to be cooperative to you. They can. Didn't you just hear what she said? They can do whatever they want. Listen, this woman obviously, right, is not getting men. And not getting the men she wants, because women who get the men they want don't look or talk like this. So like, this is a woman that's the struggle, love, and the femininity. The abundance of 4-syllable theoretical concepts means automatic unattraction. Women who are, they don't talk like this.
Well, I would agree with you on that. Like, she wasn't really talking in a feminine tone. I feel like
it's not a feminine tone. When you hear women talk about these concepts, they're ugly. They're not getting men. They're not attractive. When you hear women, think about it.
Was she wrong? Was she wrong?
When you hear women talk about philosophical Black concepts, they're not attractive. There is no woman, even if she's Black, that is a 10 out of a 10 that is going around talking about struggle, love, and historical inequality. And they don't talk like that.
Hold on.
Unless they're gay.
This is what I'm saying. I do know some very highly attractive Black women, right?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't talking about none of that shit.
I understand, but this is what I'm saying. I'm not going to deal with no attractive Black woman if she not cooperative. I don't care how good you look.
But see, they cooperate.
That's not the point.
Under the name.
Why should they be cooperative? Like, why should they have to cooperate? Like, do you understand the field that you're in right now? If they're attractive, they go to the highest bidder. I understand. I agree with what she's
Colombian tape.
I agree with what she's saying, right? But the thing is, she's not getting the lifestyle that she wants. Like, I agree. I don't think women should be. Go ahead. This is a transactional thing, right? You should go to the highest bidder if that's what you want. But she's not getting that. How many boats do you think go back to her face. How many boats in Miami do you think she's being invited on? How many VIP sections do you think she's being invited to? How many? The fuck out of here.
Okay,
get out of here.
So we're kind of making
women don't get invited to that type of stuff.
Okay,
bro.
so but
you
listen,
said what? What'd you say? Hold on a second. No, stop, Florida. What'd you just say?
Black women don't get invited to that stuff.
That's a lie. That is a lie. That's
bro.
a
We
lie.
seen them niggas on the NBA boat.
That's
the NBA players on the boat. It wasn't not one.
So
black
you telling me? So you telling me, girl, booby trap places like that in Miami? They don't have black female workers? You telling me that they don't have black females don't get flown out? Black females don't get invited to Dubai? That's a lie. That's a lie.
I'm talking about your average good-looking black woman, bro.
There we go. So there you go. You just said it. Average. You just said it. Average. Average. There you go. You just said it. Average.
You made this point right there where you just said average.
You just made my point right there.
That's why I was trying to just like.
But she looked good in a average lens, bro. Like
okay, so then you should be asking for an average nigga.
But what Eric is saying is, if you look good on an average lens, you're gonna date an average nigga. And he gonna be dating an average ass bill. So set your average ass up. Don't be speaking for a woman that you're not even qualified to be. That's all he's saying.
That's most women though.
But that's all women need to shut up and burn them grits in the kitchen sometimes. Not all the times, but there's certain times where it's like, hey, shut your ass up. Like a certain dusty niggas. I don't want to hear talk no red pill shit because you can't get no hoes no ways.
True.
That's a dude dime, bro.
True.
It's the same way. I don't want to hear
the red pill shit. Same way.
Talk about a club they can't even get in. Like, don't tell me how devious and hateful bad women are when you can't even get them. Because I don't get treated bad by fine ass women, so I don't be knowing what the hell niggas talk about. But I want to play this clip about of this guy, and because this girl is, listen, for me, she fine as hell. I think he went to South America. I think it was Colombia or somewhere, and he met this girl, and I think he spent like $25 on a date. Let's play it from the jump. Obviously, from the back, you can see it's right. Okay, from the back, you can see it's right. Amazing. This is amazing. Just right here, niggas is crashing out. We ain't got to go no further, but let's play the clip from the jump. And
a $25 date in Colombia. Here's how it went down.
I'm back in Colombia. My date's on the way. I'm gonna see how much fun we can have with just 100,000 pesos. This equals only about $25. Let's go.
This is our first date, so we're both feeling kind of nervous, and the language barrier caused some misunderstandings to say the least.
No, it's no busy. Busy. Yeah.
She told me how she grew up in a small town out in the jungle and wanted to show me what some of the local fruit tasted like.
Super delicioso.
She from the jungle.
I like it better than this.
As the date went on, we relaxed a little bit. I ordered us some drinks and she showed me a local mix. I had to order some empanadas and we were both vibing in Spanglish until she spoke too fast.
Se llaman empanadas de iglesia porque son empanadas más pequeñas. Women here are very feminine, right? La cultura quizás es por myself. Yeah. Canta mi cabello siempre bien, mis suyas. Y quiero que tú me veas bien. Es por todo. Ropa, verme bien. Sí, sí. También. I need to wait for 2 years. 2 years. Wow. Did you already apply? Mm-hmm. You need a 90-day fiance. Someone to marry you.
Yes. We noticed directly behind us was a church.
See that?
I don't know what you guys would have done in this situation, but I'll tell you what I did. Part 2 is coming. Make sure you follow me. I got good shit.
Okay, this guy's capping. Okay, so first off, let me just say this, right? Okay, so a date cost you $25. She's gonna cost you a lot more. Okay, so stop that. Number one, stop that. You already see how she's asking for a visa to try to finesse her way into America, right? This is what I don't like. Okay, the idea that these women across the sea, in other countries, are somehow better than the women here is ridiculous. They're just as manipulative. They're just as conniving, right? They obviously have intentions, okay? So, like, this guy's lying. Yeah, a date costs you $25. I agree. It'll cost you $25 in that small town. But if you went to Medellin, it would cost you more. If you went to Cartagena, it'll cost you more. And that has to do with a larger issue of cost of living. And all of these problems between men and women, they're not really problems between men and women. They're all financial and economic problems, but they're just masked as problems between men and women.
Damn.
This is what I'm saying, bro. I don't mind a woman. I don't worry about a woman look because eventually all women is going to look busted at some point in the game.
Hell,
unless you're going
to ain't J-Dub.
If you marry a woman 20 years from now,
he's a quitter. He's a quitter. We got a quitter on the line.
No, bro.
Just say you don't want to compete.
Even that Hispanic woman that was just in that video, Hispanic people age like fucking milk, bro.
No, stop.
That woman is gonna be looking crazy in about 20 years from now.
That's a lazy
crazy
nigga
now.
Point. No, listen, that's a lazy nigga point. It's some fine ass Hispanic women that are fine.
That's gonna look good in their
50s, bro. You seen Selma Hayek?
That's 1 out of 1,000, though.
Bro,
that's very rare, bro.
That one right there is bad, and she gonna be bad. What's the one chick? Sofia Guerrera. You know what I'm talking about? Eric, the one who played on Modern Family.
Yeah, of course. But look at her face
she
now.
Been bad for like 30 years, bro.
Have you seen her face without makeup, bro?
Nah,
she looked like a screen mask.
Okay. All I'm saying is this: it's a lot of women who are just gonna be, or just bad women, and just gonna be generationally bad.
You're not
and
gonna
have
be
generationally
bad forever,
women.
bro.
But when you 67 years old, bro, like that ain't, you ain't with her because she bad anymore, bro. She bad for a 70-year-old bitch, bro. Like, goddamn, like if it's like you like, come on, man. But
this guy is cat.
That can't
I'm not
be
saying
your,
it. All I'm saying, okay, with
be
her,
all end all.
I'm with what Eric was saying. Where okay,
black women age the best. I would say that.
I agree with that. Black women do age the best. He's right about that.
I bet you that black woman that we seen on the screen that we're talking about,
she probably 80 years old.
Nigga crazy, bro.
Hey yo,
but that black woman gonna still look beautiful when she's about 50, bro. I guarantee you.
He's over 50 now.
If she work on herself, that ass gonna still be poking.
Eric sure know how to give a backhanded compliment, man. God damn, that was behind the back like magic. Listen, this is what I'm saying though. She was fine, right? I think a lot of niggas would simp, especially niggas like him. I think a lot of niggas would have simped out and got finessed in that situation.
I'll take that black woman before I take that Hispanic who can't speak English.
I got to be honest with you. I'm with him on this one. I got to take the black woman over the Hispanic. I don't know them. I don't like empanadas. Them shits are nasty. I don't like the look of that town. The town they was in is ugly.
But you're not moving her. You're not moving to the town. You're moving her back to the state.
But I'm gonna call her town and her food. Her food is nasty and her town is ugly, and I'm gonna tell her that.
I'm taking that because I know I'm gonna have a better relationship, longer relationship.
I ain't gonna lie,
of course.
And I'm not.
The thing is, I don't know them. Like I don't know nothing about. Like I don't know y'all. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You proving my point, Eric. Like,
what's gonna happen when I turn low down dirty shame? When I turn low down dirty shame on at nighttime, what are you gonna ask me? Like, it's what I'm saying. When I go watch Set It Off, what are you gonna? I'm gonna have to explain Set It Off to you.
Right. To the Hispanic.
I'm not gonna lie to you because I was in a biracial. Was it interracial? I said a biracial relationship.
Interracial relationship, baby.
I was in an interracial relationship, and I ain't gonna cap. Like certain things, like he's saying, is a factor. Like it's time. Like you is playing like low down dirty shame. You playing certain shit, and it's like
you walk into imagine you walk into the bathroom. Hold on. Imagine you walk into the bathroom and there's salsa on the toilet seat.
Salsa? No, see, you're taking it somewhere else. You're taking it somewhere else now. Listen, this is what I'm saying, dog. Like, it is certain times. I remember one time my ex said some shit. She was like, "Yeah, House Party was like the movie of your generation," right? And like, I stopped and I looked at that bitch. I'm like, nah, and I bust out laughing. Like I laughed so hard, I called my brother and told him what she said. And he was crying laughing on the phone because it's like that. I know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because
classic.
It's a classic, but the movie my generation, that's like movie like my auntie generation. Like that movie came out like what 90, like 89 or some shit.
Yeah, that's an old ass movie.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was telling her. I'm like, you tried to get that off because she tried to say she seen House Party. I'm like, oh yeah, for real. Mm-hmm. She was like, yeah. That's like the movie of y'all generation, and like Friday is low key the movie of our generation. You know what I'm saying? Like True. House Party. She said House Party, and if you black. In our age group, and the nigga say some shit, they was like, would you a narc or something? Like, nigga, like, wrong answer. Like, and it's so wrong. It's like you call another black person in your age group and tell them what the fuck you got told. It's like a joke in itself. But when you date outside your race, a lot of times, outside of Martin, it's a lot of things that you might have to explain or, you know what I'm saying, catch her up on where I would,
then you're gonna have to listen to that reggaeton shit.
Dating a black girl. I remember one time we put on Deion Cole stand up and we was laughing the whole time and shit because it's like you like as a black American, like you know who Deion Cole is, you kind of know comedy. You know what I'm saying? just certain nigga shit that makes you feel better when you with a black woman.
This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let Eric come in. Your best bet to finding a mate is to, and especially if you worry about looks, is to go younger. That's what I say, of age, right? Of legal age, but go younger. That way you can enjoy your woman's youth with her and still be able to provide on a level that she's not going to 9 times experience with a man of her age. That's the best bet you can do.
No,
as
yes
a
and
man.
no. You know why I want to say no?
Yes, I hear.
Because as a man who's in a position to get a chick so she could just pay the light bill and take me out every now and then, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she's not really financially on my level, I don't want to be with her.
I don't care about finances.
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, why I care about motherfucking finances? Because if you can't carry a certain weight, you're not gonna appreciate the weight that I'm carrying, and at a certain point, you gonna get in your head that this is all yours, or you gonna get in the point in your head where you think like I'm gonna have you in a delusional mindset of thinking like you did this shit, and at a certain point, a bitch ain't gonna always want to cooperate and want to be agreeable. And you can find one that might be appreciative, might want to, be a homemaker and do what you want to do. You got to find those. But most of the time, you got to get your back, because when you fall or when you fail, not only is my life more expensive because I'm bringing you in, when you don't have your bag right or you're not where you need to be at, there's more money coming out of my pocket to sustain you or sustain where we need to be because you can't get your shit together. And now that can help sink my shit versus me finding somebody who can match my bag, or you got a big enough bag to where I'm not doling out most of my resources to sustain us. You see what I'm saying? Or to get you in position. I don't want to have to get you in position at this point. I want you to be in position so when I incorporate you to my lifestyle, it's seamless. It feels more like a business merger, or it feels like more like a merger of two hustling ass people than me just finding a chick with a cool little job that could pay a light bill. Any nigga who got enough leverage to not need a chick to like live ain't really about to just give up everything for one chick if you don't need one. If you don't need her, it's like a nigga is as loyal as everybody's as loyal as their options. Unless she's some knockdown, gorgeous beauty who is listening to you and advises you, which you can find. But until you find that, you're not really about to give up the farm for one goddamn chicken.
It's not about one chicken. Like I say, it all depends on what you're trying to do with your life. If you're trying to start a family, you're trying to put yourself in a position to create some type of generational prosperity. Right. That's the best way to start off. I feel like with a younger woman, you could bring her in, she could have your kids, and she will be a little more cooperative than a woman coming in with her own kids, her baby daddy and stuff like that. That's what I look at. Like, yo, if you check the main boxes that I'm looking at, no kids, all this, you look good on the spectrum, then we could do something. But far as just like you coming in all fucked up and you just look good, that ain't gonna work for me.
Yeah, because to me, you looking good is an extreme factor in what we got going on, because I'm not dating you. Listen, for me, I don't give a damn what a nigga tell me. I don't give a damn if you call it whatever.
Look good or cooperation?
For me?
Yes.
Looking good.
What?
Facts. There we go.
Because if you don't look good, why am I with you? Why are you here? I don't need you to cooperate.
Okay,
what are you cooperating?
Looking good is a different thing. A dime or cooperation?
A dime.
Cooperation is conditional.
J-Dub, come on,
Cooperation is conditional,
man, listen,
sir.
Niggas know me, bro. Niggas know me. I don't keep no pennies in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? You don't catch no nickels over here. So we ain't about to be out here placating in no goddamn pocket change, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to be putting no pocket change on no pedestal. We pushing P right now, my nigga. This is straight game. You straight game on a Monday night.
Ain't worrying about how the woman looks.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, get you out of here, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay, but on some player shit. Okay. I'm not preaching no pimp shit. I'm preaching some player shit.
Okay, now we go.
Okay, so preaching some player shit. I'm not about to be out here settling for less when I know I can get more at volume. If I'm gonna go ahead, if she don't look good enough for me to just be like going home since I'm good with this, bro, then she don't stand a chance. And I'm out here playing. And if she do look good enough, that's just half the battle. Because she don't have a form of cooperation, then I'm gonna still play on you. I'm gonna still do what I gotta do, because now you think. Because let me finish. Because you think you too fine to cooperate.
Okay.
So I have to humble you and let you know it's either cooperation or we doing what we want to do, and you just gonna have to either deal with it, get the fuck on. Because if you ain't gonna cooperate, you not cooperating because you think you're the only bad motherfucker in the relationship.
Well, I'll push it, Pippa. I'm leaning on my game solely, and
Here comes the game. Here comes that game.
I need cooperation from a dime, though, Eric. Right, Eric. If you ain't gonna
first
get that,
off, I hope. Okay, so first off, let me just say
you
this,
can.
right? You guys are okay.
No, I've had it. I've had it before.
Oh my god!
Before,
go ahead, Eric,
but you gotta
Eric.
keep having it.
Go ahead, Eric.
Okay, so first off, I just want to, and I'm hearing the conversation and all of this, right? And what I'm just imploring all men, because I don't disagree with everything that the first woman with the braids was saying, right? This is the issue, right? We live in 2023 and men have too much ego, right? Men need to ask themselves a couple questions. It's not pimping and playering and all that in game. All that shit is it's done. It's over with. It's over with. Yes, it is.
Pippen ain't never.
Let me finish talking. It's over with, dude. It's over with. Mark Zuckerberg is the biggest pimp. Like, stop. You don't own a tech platform. Okay, you don't own it. It's over. Women are empowered and they're making money. You have to look at this as a business arrangement, and you have to look at this. Your game shit. It's over. You have to say, what do you have that's proprietary? This is why your cooperation stuff is a lie. Because there's nothing forcing them to be with you. We don't live in the Middle East. They have the right to do whatever they want to do. So you have to say, what do I have as a man that nobody else has, that you have to market? Like, this is, what does that even mean, bro? What is it? There's nothing. No, but this is what I find to be interesting. I can talk about that woman. You don't have anything special that 10 other men on the block do not have.
They don't got this pimping.
Nah,
how much is your income? Like, bro, like, you're not even like this. Really?
That's what I'm saying, Eric.
A pimping and a $10 can get you a drink at Starbucks. That means absolutely nothing anymore.
That's what
it means nothing anymore.
When me and Eric are like sometimes coming at these points, we want to get tangible pushback from like real things. We don't want like buzzwords.
Would you fall for that?
Suffice for an answer.
No, hold on a second. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. The guy, it's just pimping and it's just playing. Would you fall for that shit from somebody else? Would you fall for that? If you went to go work a job somewhere and they didn't have your check, they're not a reliable company. They have a history of not paying people, but they got the good talking. Would you fall for that shit?
Well,
sound like black. Hey,
sound like Jackson State. Sound like Jackson State versus Colorado.
Like black business to me. Sorry, black business to me. Sorry, Jackson State pimping. So like Jackson State pimping. Hey, I ain't got your check. It's the pedo. Ain't nothing but that player shit, Deion, right? Deion must be the Deion. We still on the player Himalayas. And Deion said, you know what? Let me go ahead, call these white folks up, 'cause y'all playing.
Exactly.
Bro, you my take on time. You talking about
let's be real, right? Black women right now, they fell for that shit in the 80s and in the 90s, and they ain't falling for it. No, blame your granddad. Your granddad is the one that messed all this up for us. Our granddad and our father's generation, they could say whatever they want to say. They could live with a black woman, take her car, use her for food stamps, they had a free reign. They had a blank check, and we're the ones paying for their blank check because black women ain't falling for that shit no more today. They're not. They're just not.
I mean, of course, but like I said, we 2023 pimping.
They ain't falling for that no more. They ain't falling for that no more. They would rather go be with a woman that's pimping than be with a man.
That ain't no lie either, dog. That's what I'm saying. That's why on some real shit with every
piece in for the P.
If I wasn't low key agreeing to a certain point where Eric is saying is that I wouldn't. That's why I kind of like bust my ass and like do what I gotta do, because I just want to leave no room for anybody I deal with to question like what I got going on, because I understand how much of a tightrope black men have to walk.
What's the first
in
rule
order
of
to
pimping?
be eligible?
What did Simple P say? The first rule of pimping.
You got
to be a man first.
Mark Zuckerberg a man?
Be a man
Mark
first.
Zuckerberg a man.
You always have
Mark Zuckerberg a man. Is the guy from OnlyFans a man?
Michael Zuckerberg ain't gonna talk no bitch out of nothing.
Stop it. What we saying, I think what J Doug is saying is, it's not about, don't get lost in the pimping. What J Doug is saying is kind of like what Kevin Samuels was saying, is like being your best self, being your best form of your version of being a man, right? Like making sure you're taking care of your priorities, making sure, you know what I'm saying, your bills right, your money right.
And the bitch ain't got nothing to do with that. Guess
you're
what?
in the best shape. No, that's what I'm saying. It's like when you work on you, a bitch ain't got no choice but
bitch
submit
gonna
to the
always
pimping.
come around.
Because
It might not be up, but it gonna be a bitch come around.
So trying to give tangible things to what the pimping is. The pimping is you being your best self. You having your own environment. You can set your own vibe. You got your own whip. You got your own resources. There's nothing. They ain't somebody you got to wait on to do no moves. Ain't nobody you got to call on and get no time off work. If you want to take her somewhere, you can take her somewhere. If you want to do what you want to do, you showing her that you have ultimate freedom over your domain. That's a form of pimping. Now, just because you have a job don't mean you ain't doing that. The master at management, exactly. As long as you can master everything you got going on, and anytime a woman can come in there, she sees you have your own program that works, and there's a proof of concept to what you say, everything you say behind that, there's a philosophy that she could walk into and see for herself what you say. Just like you wouldn't talk to a nigga on the street who can be breaking down astrophysics, but he pushing trash can. You don't want to hear from that nigga. You want to hear from the nigga pulling up in the Benz with the rollie on, preaching that astrophysics. It's like, oh, look like you took that shit and applied it. All people want to see, and all women want to see at the end of the day, and they can have a good talk game all day. All people want to see is, did you apply the knowledge you have? Application. Did you apply all that smooth P talk you doing? Did you apply that to anything tangible in life? That you can talk that slick talk all day, but do you have certain structural things set up that when nobody was looking, you were still practicing this type of pimping?
Church.
That's what
that's all we talking about.
And
that's
the silver lining. And when you can get a bad bitch to cooperate, because a bad bitch can deal with broke niggas with money, niggas who this and that. When she sees the equal balance of a nigga who got they shit together, and he can be self-made, and he has some type of moral compass, that can make a motherfucker cooperate.
And that's 2023 pimping, bro. We not talking about old pimping.
If you say so, I'd rather own Facebook. Y'all can keep all that.
Only gonna be one Facebook player.
I would rather own. I would rather own TikTok. I would rather own TikTok.
You better just jump on the blade.
Jump on.
You better jump on a fucking a master's degree in cybersecurity.
Hey, Eric,
that's the new blade.
Did you see Nick Chubb's knee?
No, I ain't see that. I ain't been really paying attention. I'm about to go watch the game right now.
Yo, man, RP Nick Chubb, man. That nigga.
So that mean, wow. And they just got rid of Kareem Hunt, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. If I say RP Nick Chubb, then yeah, it's a wrap for that nigga knees, bro. Like if you look up the hit, they're not even showing it on TV.
Hey, the theme of the night, because I got to go here, is stop trying to Jackson State these black women. Okay. All right. Be more like Colorado. Be more like Colorado and less like Jackson State. Okay.
And guess what I want to say to that real quick. Black men, stop trying to be white men. We too far behind. See, black men back in the day, we knew that.
Y'all see, look at my face right now.
We wasn't finna be no white man.
Perspective and facts, audience. This is not
black people.
This is not how I wanted to end my show. This is not a reflection on Florida Boy J or anything I stand for. But these are my niggas, and I'm gonna let them.
You're not gonna own Facebook. You're not gonna own Facebook. You're not gonna turn Twitter into X.
Can we give niggas some good positive shit to go into the week? Listen, let me say pause. You and Eric said enough, right? Let me just can I just close?
Yeah, 1 minute to my point. Look at my boy Brian Allen. He begging the white man for power. He got the money, but if they let him buy it, no.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, right?
Just like Tyler Perry, they wouldn't let him buy it. They say, you know what?
Let me keep it a buck. Let me keep it a buck. Listen,
same thing with Bill
I'm
Cosby.
gonna give niggas a glimmer of hope tonight. I'm gonna put a little shine in niggas' pocket. Right, you won't have to be the next Tyler Perry and sell pussy with a wig allegedly to get on. You gotta be Byron Allen and get the Weather Channel and date white women to get on. You can be a nigga who is an entrepreneur and figured out how to show proof of concept, get a bag.
No, I say,
you know what I'm
show
saying?
me a nigga that did it.
Nigga, look at me, motherfucker. I'm showing niggas. You see this goddamn drip? Nigga, you see this motherfucking Deion jersey? These hoe ass niggas ain't got the Ricky Falcon jersey, nigga. You hoe ass niggas ain't got on the motherfucking off whites.
Nigga that brought Facebook.
This the proof.
Okay.
This the proof.
That's
this an $800 goddamn Nike sneaker.
That's
I ain't clocking in to no Chad and Brad to get my check cut. I'm talking. I got attractive women going on dates, taking flights. Private nights on the balcony, nigga. I ain't cooling out. We ain't shooing that soft shoeing, jigaboo, none of that shit. Yeah. You can be a real nigga if you want to, nigga. Perspective Facts Podcast. You want to be a real nigga? Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Comment at the bottom of the screen, nigga. We taking niggas to the top. Prosperity, prime time, nigga. That's what we doing. So I've got this Deion jersey on, nigga. Anything possible, you a real nigga, man. Subscribe to this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, Slime, Coach Slime, and Tupac Shadur, nigga. We outside, nigga. I'm tired of the bullshit. Let's go, nigga. We outside, nigga. Salute.
Okay. Yeah. Boys to Atlantis, footsteps in the dark, part 1 and 2. Just landed a UFO back from a 5-grammer. Trying to explain like teaching a 5-year-old grammar, language barrier. My spirit is light with the weight of Thor's hammer. Eagle eye fly when the doves cry. I never knew a love like this before. Never grab a lion's tail, the digit scale is keeping scope. Stepped in fresh, killing niggas, I'm talking slicing throats. Blood splattered on your girl face, but she's smiling. Her facial expression acknowledged my perfect timing. Smelling like Versace, fresh coconut and watermelon. Mixed with some Zayu Bubba, niggas ain't never selling. Focused on the lesson, so if I lose, I'm never failing. Focused on the clues, the other side trying to tell me something. I can hear the whispers, I'm searching around like I'm key hunting. Russell Crowe, beautiful mind, baby, I'm number crunching. Top my bow with a crammer, keep nigga, I'm crop dusting. Tripping dollars hitting quick, I can feel the tears coming. Yeah. Yeah. Boys to Atlantis, footsteps in the dark, part 1 and 2. Just parked the UFO back from a 5-grammer. I don't do old women, nigga, come get your grandma. Edge of reality, holding on, Sylvester Stallone, cliffhanger. The sky was strawberry mango with a hint of lavender. She wanna try, nigga, like here comes a new challenger. Bring your A+ game, sweet, I don't fuck with amateurs. You can never drive the boat, but you can play the passenger. Flying space jets, dodging UFOs, this is Gallagher. Is it the game or the shoes, the 60s or motorsports? Master dose of pack that I'm smoking when I'm on the court. Blowing original Z and an original Z. 5% tit, nosy bitches still can't see. Is that Battlefield 3, 4, Modern Warfare 2? The OG version, not that new pack booth. Diamond with the goals, got a new strap too. This for the hustlers, keeping it G, making all the plays. Make sure you take a vacation to balance out the long days. Yay. Yay.
Yay, another play, another day, another J. Another day, another play, another J. Another play. Check it, operation, get this money any way possible. Niggas going broke, into me it's not logical. Whether you got a pocket full of sacks or still in pocketbooks, stack it to the ceiling and vacation somewhere tropical. Smoking on that tropical, shit look like poison though. Damn a nigga high, don't even ask what it's going for. Yo.